head. Wasn't looking for love, but baby, I found you instead. Saw you in the red dress. I can't seem to understand how you got all that finesse. Still been running in circles inside my head. Wasn't looking for love, but baby, I found you instead.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to week number 10 of RFDL. I have Aerolax here, and as always, I'm Ecliptic Fades. Aerolax, it's the final week of League play.
Yeah, it is. Man, time flies.
Time flies for sure, and we're gonna get to next week really quickly here, but before that, let's go ahead and talk about the week before. Week number 9 was a very interesting week, to say the least, especially near the end of the day. But we had some really good matches. Starting out with this first one, Black Bunny Gaming versus Fox Clan. Definitely could have went either way, but as everybody knows, Black Bunny Gaming is at the top for a reason, and they showcase it again during this series.
Yeah, they do. And like, especially in those, just like, okay, but I don't know how to speak because pretty much this entire series was the Hammer Show.
Yep.
I believe, like, what was it? I think there was 11 goals scored from Black Bunny Gaming or something like that.
Yeah,
I can't
believe
remember.
11.
All I know is that Hammer scored all but 2 of the goals for Black Bunny Gaming, which is absolutely insane.
Yeah, it was, I would say it was pretty back and forth between the teams. Fox Clan did show up, did in fact take that game number 3 in a massive overtime win. Definitely showing some promise going into playoffs for sure for that team. But, Black Bunny Gaming still undefeated this half of the season. And we're gonna just have to see if that continues on this week.
Indeed we shall. Also, I just do want to correct you, they were actually beaten by iBuyFursuit directly
Oh, they were.
after
That's correct. I'm bad.
the mid-season, yeah.
It shows how much I remember.
Yeah, I mean, granted, that was week 6, that was a while ago, but either way, Fox Clan played really, really well in this series, but once again, it's Black Bunny Gaming we're talking about. Even playing at your best sometimes just isn't enough against this team. But either way, after that, moved into the series of Kitten Corp versus Rule No.
Oh yeah, Kitten Corp versus Rule No, and I see you, Golden, in the chat. I forgot, my bad. We're talking about this match right now, and Rule No really showing up in this match, showing that they can take the best teams all the way to Game 5 and even do what might have been deemed impossible for them. As I said in the stream last week, they really did have a little bit of issue going on those EU servers, it seemed. They couldn't quite get their game together, and Kitten Corp trying to make it spicy by taking Game 5 to EU, being above in goal differential by just 1 goal. And Rule No just kind of took the weight of that and proved that they are, as of right now, the better team, as they did take that Game 5 in a very close series. But Kitten Corp, still very impressive on how they fought during the series.
Absolutely, and I do just want to mention that, like again, it was just a one goal differential that decided who would get the pick for that Game 5. And as you're seeing here in the replays, pretty much every single game was not really all that close. It was either a blowout by Kitten Corp or a blowout by Rule No. And I will admit, when the pick went to Kitten Corp, my heart dropped just a little bit, because just again, it was so one-sided depending on the server, but then just the entire team was just able to just pull it all together for that final game, and just honestly, just hats off to Kitten Corp. They played so very well, and it was such a close series.
And I will say, Game 5s in particular is where I tend to see Rule No shine a lot. Sometimes you guys like to take it to Game 5, sometimes you don't, but in this case, you did. And then we moved on to our next game, iBuyFursuits versus Kitten Corp. Pretty one-sided affair. Unfortunately, Sharky dealing with some internet problems all of last week and had to step out for this game. And we're kind of trying to figure out what to do, because Kitten Corp did not want to forfeit the match, but we really didn't have subs available for them. Luckily, some moving around was done, and they did find Angel to be a sub, but when you are taking someone like Angel, who is a little bit lower level than Sharky in terms of rank, and you are replacing such a heavy hitter on Kitten Corp, it turns into a little bit of a one-side result. Now, I will say, Airlax, Kitten Corp did keep it close. In fact, almost won Game 2, but it was just a over-mechanical game from iBuyFursuits to win that Game 3.
Yeah, but like, Kitten Corp did the best with the situation that they were given, and at the end of the day, it was still a fairly good series.
Yeah, for sure. And now, if I remember correctly, you actually have a match against them very soon. So
I might do.
I assume that you probably want some time to warm up for that.
Possibly a little bit, yeah.
All right. Well, guys, as we go to look at the leaderboard and start talking about these next matches, we're going to say bye to Airlax for now, but he will be back later on to help cast some of these later series. So, Airlax, good luck in your match, and everybody here in Twitch, let's go ahead and talk about the leaderboard, see where everybody is at in the standings.
See ya.
All right, guys, and with that, Airlax has gone to practice, and we have our leaderboard right here. At the end of Week 9, Black Bunny Gaming and iBuyFursuits have clinched those top 2 seeds, which means they will get the buys going into the playoffs next week. Meanwhile, Gentle Paws will be in that 6th seed, so they already have their spot confirmed as well. But it's that 3 through 5, Rule No, Fox Clan, and Kitten Corp that are so close right now. These games are going to be so important for each of these teams. A win could be what propels them into one of those top seeds. Kitten Corp going to have a little bit of a harder time than Fox Clan and Rule No at taking that 3rd seed, but that 4th seed might be good for them. However, the 4th and 5th seeds will be playing against each other in the next round, in the first round, so they should be probably around the exact same spot in the bracket. But let's go ahead and talk about that bracket. As you guys will be able to see here, this is the stats page. Wrong page, guys. Here we go. So as you can see, we already have quite a few of these done. You have Black Bunny Gaming up in that top upper semifinal. iBuyFursuits underneath them, and Gentle Paws going to be the 6th seed, so they're going to be playing against the 3rd seed. Meanwhile, the 4th and 5th seed will play against each other. 4th and 5th seed will play against Black Bunny Gaming, or the winner, obviously. And the winner between seed 3 and Gentle Paws will be playing iBuyFursuits. So it's definitely going to be extremely important to try and get one of those top spots. I would say the third spot is most ideal, as you do avoid that Black Bunny Gaming in the second round. And if you want to play them, you probably want to wait till the upper finals to have a crack at them. But guys, we are now about to get on to our first match, but ignore everything on the screen for a second, because apparently nothing wants to work at all for me today. NA production, guys, am I right? Here we are. Sorry about that. But we're going to go ahead and start talking about our first match of the day. And it's going to be none other than iBuy Fursuits versus Rule No. And iBuy Fursuits, as we said, already clinched that second seed. Rule No, with a win here today, would more than likely clinch seed number 3. The only exception is if they go to game 5 against iBuy Fursuits and Fox Clan sweep Gentle Paws later on today, then it would be all up to goal differential. So this match going to be extremely important for how the standings shake up. Of course, if they end up losing this, it could be overtaken if Kitten Corp beats BBG or if Fox Clan beat Gentle Paws. So we'll just have to see where the standings lie at the end of the day. But let's talk about these teams, because we do have a couple of switches going on today, or at least one in this match. But let's talk about Rule No first, guys. Rule No, gonna be on the orange side there, consisting of Aerolax, Liska, and Rex. And these guys have been popping off recently. If I remember correctly, they beat Kitten Corp last week. The week before, they did beat Fox Clan, so they've been showing up some of these top teams, and iBuy Fursuits is just another mark on the way to the top for these guys. And Aerolax taking that number 2 in goals per game right now. You sure he's going to use his offensive capabilities to the utmost importance there for this match. I'm very excited to see what these guys have to do. Meanwhile, guys, gonna go ahead and put that prediction in the chat for you all to predict on which team you guys think are gonna win this one. And on the other side, while you guys are making those predictions, just to make sure you're informed, we have iBuy Fursuits, who's coming in here today with the sub. We're not gonna see Corrupt here again. We're gonna see Javian making his debut in league matches along with Golden and Vayan. Now, the last time you saw this squad was the mid-season tournament, and if you guys remember correctly, this is the squad that took the entire tournament. They showed up really well in that mid-season tournament, taking down Black Bunny Gaming 2 times. So now we're gonna have to see if Rule No has what it takes to take out the reigning mid-season tournament champions. And Golden and Vayan, we talk about them all the time. Vayan, 3rd in assists per game, and both of these guys are really so good at adapting to both of the teams playing, and or to any teammate that they have, is what I'm trying to say. Whenever they have a sub in for Corrupt, they seem to mesh really well with them. It might take them a game or two, but they usually seem to gel really well with whoever they're paired up with. And I'm very excited to see what this team pulls out. So we are going to be waiting a little bit as these guys are in the process of warming up. But once they are ready, we are going to go ahead and get them all in here and get our match started. But that gives you guys some time to predict in the chat who's going to take this one. Personally, it could go either way for me. But I think with Javian in here, that does shake up the predictions a little bit. Javian has always been shown to be a really good player, and I really want to see him bring some firepower to this squad. Now, last week, we did see iBuy Fursuits win against Kitten Corp. Of course, that was with the other roster, but the week before that, we also saw Fox Clan take on iBuy Fursuits with Corrupt. And Fox Clan won that one in 4. So iBuy Fursuits not having necessarily the perfect season so far, and they have found some hiccups. We're gonna have to see if Rule No can take advantage of those. In my opinion, with Javian coming in, it all depends on I think it really depends on how well Rule No is playing as a team. We've seen Liska popping off, and we've seen Arilax popping off as of recently, especially Liska. So if Liska can bring that same sort of performance today, I think Rule No could definitely take this one. However, we're going to have to see a very good effort from all three of those guys. And because of that, I think my vote swings in favor of iBuy Fursuits a little bit. Seeing that iBuy Fursuits has played with Javian before and is accustomed to his playstyle already, they shouldn't have to have that extra game to kind of get in control of their playstyle. And I think that they are going to be able to take this one. But we're going to have to see. Rule No has surprised us all as of late, taking down some of the top competitors, and they definitely could do it again. So I'm very excited for this one. As I said, we are waiting for the Rule No guys. They are in a little bit of a match right now to try and warm up. As you know, Arilax just left the desk, so we are going to get them in here as soon as possible. And Rule No will have server choice to start us off today, having the two EU players on their side. So we're going to have to wait to see what they pick for that. We do know that Rule No didn't have the best of luck on the EU servers against Kitten Corp last week. So I wonder if the pick will be to go for NA and avoid those EU matchups. However, EU is going to be a lot harder for the iBuy Fursuit side, as they do have Javian, which I believe is a US West player. Correct me if I'm wrong in the chat, guys, but I do think that Javian is West, so that could make EU servers a little bit of a challenge for him, which could pull into Rule No's favor. So Javian is saying in chat he is West, so we're gonna have to see how that shakes things up. Definitely a harder thing to think about when it comes over to that. And then goal differential gonna make a difference here for week number 5 as well. So definitely a lot to think about as we wait for our teams to be ready here. If you guys have any opinions in the chat or anything, we got a couple of minutes to wait real quick. So if you guys want to go ahead and say some stuff in chat for me to reply to, I will let you guys know, you know, give me your thoughts on the season as a whole, guys. We're on the last week. It's insane to think about. Oh, fun fact, Vezix just took a shower. Oh, that's an interesting fact. But guys, we're at the end of league play. It's been 10 weeks of nonstop action here, and I want to know what you guys really liked about this so far. We still have playoffs to go next weekend, and I'm so excited to see how that's going to shake up the standings. And we're going to eventually crown our winner of RFDL Season 0. So, extremely excited to see how that's going to go. And guys, it looks like we're about to have everybody else in the game, as we do have players. We have 6. Okay, does look like a couple of them are still in a match here, so just a couple other minutes, but then we will get right going on with this. And I hope you guys are ready for this first match. It's going to be so exciting. How we can chat. There they are. Oh no, gets first server choice. So, excuse me while I'm a little bit quiet, guys, because I do have to, Oh, Rex is now finding out that Javian is subbing in for Corrupt, and he was not expecting that. He must not check the chat. But yeah, Rex is having quite a reaction, that's for sure. I love to see it. He did not expect to be playing against Javian. Oh, Rex is downing himself in the chat. Oh, actually, there's some trash talk going on in the chat. Wow, that's not. I can't believe that. Okay, I'm waiting for their server choice. Oh, he says we're going to EU then. All right. So, let me let them all know. Okay, so how you got, just to remind you guys how this is going to work, we're going to start on EU. We're starting on EU. Game 5 will be game differential for the team that gets to choose the server. And it's not a lot anymore that we do this, so... Did I say gold diff or game diff? Because I swear I said game diff, but I meant gold. I did say game differential. I meant goal differential, Vezix, and all of chat. It is goal differential. But that means goals are going to come at a premium during this series. And guys, I'm sorry for the silence and everything, but I got good news for you. We are about to get started. So, once more, sorry for the delays, but we now have our first match ready, everybody. And to start us off, we got a spicy one to end the final week of the season. It's going to be iBuyFursuits versus Rule No. Both these teams starting, going for a top position in the league. iBuyFursuits is already clinched, but Rule No wants to clinch that 3rd seed. Can they do it today? Let's find out right now, guys, as everybody's joining the match. And we are underway with game number 1. And we start off with a loss over to Rule No side, but it only goes as far as Aerolax. And a demo coming out immediately from Rex, and you can see he's playing the Scarab again. And last week I said that Rex playing the Scarab is never a good look for him because he usually does not play up to performance. However, when he did do it last week, they won that game. So I don't know if that necessarily proves anything anymore for Rex. And he did look like he was going immediately for the aggressive play to start us out. We're going to have to see if Rule No rely on that aggressive performance from him to move on in this series. Now Rex trying for the shot, not able to hit that. And Liska going to be up for this one. Lots of offense for Rule No, and it is going to work out for them as Aerolax scores the first goal of the game. And Golden just can't quite get the touch on that, and Liska does a really nice job of playing that out. Javian just a little bit too far up, expecting Golden to get that touch. And no one else in the back line able to get the save. And Rule No, good start for them. Now to see if they can continue on. Once again, as we said, Javian probably going to have a little bit harder of a series here in EU, and we're finding that right now to be the case. Not really Javian there, but he does have to rotate into the net. Liska sees him rotate a little bit too far forward and punishes that with a quick shot to the other side. And suddenly Rule No up by 2 to start off this game. And you might be seeing what we see a lot from iBuyFursuits, where they do take that game just to kind of figure out their teammate with the sub coming in, finding that play style. Liska not having the best touch there. In fact, having no touch at all, and it is going to result in iBuyFursuits' first goal of the day. And that one's just going to be a really good one going in from the offense. Liska, unfortunately, unable to get that touch onto the backboard. Now another kickoff going the side of Rule No, and Liska with the flip reset. Bringing all the mechanics out for this game, and we're literally a minute 20 in, and we have 4 goals. So, Rule No showing up to play today. That is for sure. And now back off at the kickoff. We're going to be moving into the I-Buy Fursuit corner once again. We've seen a lot of action here to start off our day. Now Javian with possession. Not going to be able to do much but boom it forward. Golden going to have to play that one a little bit slow, but does get past Liska. Rex has it over to the side, but not a lot of boost to work with. Loses the challenge. Now up for this ball, but can't quite get there, but turns off Vayne for a second. And they had to reposition to get that save. Now Liska trying to pass over to a teammate in midfield, but no one there. Javian does get beat by Rex. Rex with another good challenge. Is anyone there from Rule No? It is going to be Aerolax, and he puts in an excellent shot. Rule No up by 3 in game number 1. And this is quite a hard angle for Aerolax to score there. But with nobody guarding that near post, he just finds the right spot to slot that. And Aerolax, a little bit of insider info on him, recently just got back up to GC3 and 2s again. He's been playing a lot more attack heavy and confident as of recently. Now what happened here? Golden gets the goal. And it gets it off the side read. I just don't think anybody on Rule No able to touch that. Maybe it was an own goal, because I didn't think that had the angle to go in, but it could be wrong. But Golden trying to keep that goal differential as close as possible, which is what you want to do if you're I-Buy Fursuits here. If you're going to lose game 1, at least keep the goal differential super close, because if they sense weakness on this EU side, you do know that they are going to take advantage of that. And now, you might remember that right now for Rule No, this is a little bit of a revenge match, as last time these guys faced off, it didn't necessarily go well. And I have to mention it didn't necessarily go well in the most fair of ways either. As we did have some server shenanigans happen. But you know who's not worried about that this time? It's going to be Aerolax, who wasn't on the team last time that was happening. And he's just going to score another one, taking Rule No back up to another 3-goal lead. As I said, not worried about that one at all. As we go off the kickoff. Quite a high-scoring goal game this is. As I try to find my right words. Aerolax in for another shot. Gonna be off to the side. And now Rex trying to pass out to a teammate. Vayne's gonna be the first one there. Liska off the corner. Not able to take a touch on that one. And now Aerolax just gonna get a big boom over. Javian's gonna be there to save it. Aerolax still had the shot, so Javian luckily was positioned correctly to put that over to the side. And now Rex taking that corner boost. Now a bump on Aerolax. Liska's mispositioned. And Golden gonna get another goal as we get our 8th of the game. 1:20 left on the clock, and we're still scoring goals, guys. These guys are going off, that is for sure. And that was an excellent bump play to get I-Buy Fursuits that goal there. Noticing that Aerolax was the one most likely to get that save. Liska just wasn't correctly positioned for the bump to come out. Just had a hard time recovering. And now we look at Aerolax again. Golden will get that touch. Javian is up faster than Liska here, leaving Rex on the back line. Rex does get a touch, and that's going to do so much for the Rule No offense, but a miss on the defensive line. I meant to say defense either way. But a miss on the Rule No defensive line. And unfortunately, I-Buy Fursuits, no one there to commit for the shot. And they're going to be wanting that little exchange back, as they definitely could have had a goal and been in a 1-goal game at this point. And with 34 seconds on the clock, you need that right now, as any goal could be crucial. Looks like Rule No just trying to stall time as much as possible. Now Javian, 23 seconds, but full tank of boost, looks for the flip reset, gets it, but it's gonna be Liska to put it off to the side. Now Golden trying to keep it in that attacking third. Rex will be there, but with the final 10 seconds down, It's looking like this is going to be a rule no game unless a shot comes out here. Javian misses, and Golden will be there. Javian tries to fake Rex, but it's not going to work. Ball pops up high. Rule no going to look for this extra goal for the goal differential. Not going to be able to find it. Vayan going to put this long, and Rule no will take game number 1. And a good look from Rule no there. But as we go to NA, we are going to wonder if Rex and Liska are going to struggle there. And Javian having a little bit better of a time. And I do want to make sure, I hope I saved. I did save that game. Okay, I have all the games saving. Faith has not ruined it this time, guys. But let's go ahead and look at the replays from that game number 1 as Rule no really showing up in that match. Doing a very nice job of keeping as much pressure and ruining any chances that iFursuits had. I didn't ruin every chance, which gives iFursuits a little bit of breathing room going into this next one, as they were able to keep that goal differential pretty low overall. But Rule no is looking very strong on the offensive side today, and they look to be taking a lot of shots on net. We're going to have to see how iFursuits is able to deal with that. However, we have talked about it before, how iFursuits usually takes that game 1 as a little bit of a wake-up, and once game 2 starts, they become a different beast entirely. And as we get into game number 2, guys, we're going to be very excited to see how these guys go ahead. And everybody's joining in for game number 2, guys. So let's get this one started. As game number 2 underway, ignore the scoreboard as always, as it takes a second to change. But we are ready for this game. Now it's starting off immediately with iFursuits pressure. Javian might find a shot, and he's going to find it. And as I said, suddenly iFursuits may have woken up a little bit. And it's just a little bit of a miss from the 2 EU players in the back for Rule no. Javian able to take advantage of that situation. And we're going to have to see how Rule no counters this to start off, playing behind as Aerolax looks for the shot. Gonna be put to the side by Javian. Now Vayan up for a save against Rex, who had that in the back of the net. Now another shot towards net. Blocked away by Golden, was a little bit wide. But we do see that Rule no starting to get some offensive pressure. But Vayan doing such a good job at clearing that out. Looking for the pass to Javian. Javian takes the shot. Will be blocked out. Aerolax does go behind Liska and gets that touch, but now they're going to be awkward. Aerolax is getting bumped, and Rex puts it over to the side. A lot more aggression we're seeing from iFursuits, and Javian puts that one low and gets the second one. And already, this game looking a lot better for iFursuits. They seem to have found their stride. Of course, it could have been the switch to NA servers that helped them do it. But we're going to have to go back to EU, and that means that they're going to have to figure out a way to fight on those EU servers in case goal differential does not go their way. However, for now, they're just worried about getting as many goals as possible. They might find another. Javian puts it a little wide. Golden is there, and Aerolax with the save. But so much aggressive firepower coming out from iFursuits. They look like a completely different team when they go on the offense. Now Golden with the shot. Stopped by Aerolax, and Aerolax will get that corner boost, allowing him to push out a little bit past that midfield. Now Javian to the corner. Rex will be there, and we see a car change coming out from him. Not feeling the Scarab. I think he picked up the Samurai now instead. And Rex has been playing a lot of those different car choices lately. He is the one person who's probably had the most car changes in the entire league. Now Golden and Javian actually getting quite a bit of a touch there. The pinch going all the way down, and Aerolax getting demoed. Now having to watch out for that shot from Jamie and does put it off to the side. And I really have to see what my fursuits do here as another shot opportunity goes wide. Davian just not able to get to that ball on time. And we continue on. Liska moving past midfield with that touch, but it's only going to go as far as Javian, who clears it back to midfield, not deciding to keep it for one of their teammates' possession, but it just gives it back to Rule No. But Rule No, you can see, immediately giving it back to iBuy Fursuits once again. And it looks like Javian kind of being the one that they're calling on to get these goals right now. We're going to have to see that change a little bit. Golden going to look for a shot as Javian not able to. Van, not a lot of boost in the tank, and Javian trying to pick up some pads on the back line. Now Airlax is beat. Rex does get to that touch, and it's crucial that he gets there as the last man. Now Liska has to clear it over to the corner. Rule No in an interesting spot. Golden for the shot. Javian with the demo. It's up to Van, but Van doesn't take the shot. But with 2 goals up, they don't need to take the shot. And now you can see a little bit of a Rule 1 happening between Airlax and Golden in the iBuy Fursuits net. Not necessarily the best idea to keep that if you're iBuy First, or Rule No actually, but Golden has the right idea, gets the shot, and now iBuy Fursuits up by 3. And this is what you wanted to see from the iBuy Fursuits team. As we said multiple times, they have their ways of getting into this when game 2 starts, and they sure have found that in this game number 2. And now Javian looking for another shot, gonna leave it for Van, puts it high, and it's gonna go over to the Rule No side. Now Airlax gonna be at least trying to look for a goal to get this goal differential back down, as I believe that it will now be at 0 and or tied based off of what we've seen so far, as long as the scoreline stays. However, Van gonna try and get another pass 2 already. Javian looking for the shot, not gonna find it. Rex will be Golden, and now an opportunity for Rule No to counterattack. Rex leaves it. Van can't get the save, and Airlax scores the first for Rule No. And that one is crucial for Airlax to put in to keep that goal differential in their favor. But 48 seconds and looking for 2. Not going to be very likely for how iBuy Fursuits has been playing so far in this game number 2. In fact, might be looking for another. Golden takes the challenge. Airlax stays close on that ball. And that means Javian has to retreat there. Now a long clear. Van going to try to get up for this. Rex doesn't get the touch, but it fakes out Van. And that leaves iBuy Fursuits in a very good attacking position. Golden with the dunk. Javian gonna have to go up, but gets beaten by Airlax, and Van, last one back. Golden with the cut. And now Javian with control. 17 seconds left. Looks like iBuy Fursuits game to lose here. And it looks like iBuy Fursuits will be taking this one, as there's not really enough time for another couple of goals here. And that leaves the series tied up 1-1. And with this kind of gameplay, we could be seeing a game 5 on our hands. But that's a very, very good game coming out from iBuy Fursuits as well. And we are going to keep ourselves updated on all of these as we keep going. But back to EU. And Rex says that was the laggiest thing he's ever had. He does have quite a high ping going into this one, and might have proven to be the case in some of his touches. But you gotta say, iBuy Fursuits looking like they're back in the game once again. We're gonna go ahead and update these scores so we can keep you guys all updated on how the goal differential is looking, as first game was 3-5 and the second game 3-1, meaning that there's a goal differential of 0 right now, guys, and this is a best of 5. So once again, these guys have 2 games more to win, but if we go to game 5, goal differential is the server choice. And you gotta think, based off of those first 2 games, it's more than likely that Rule No pick EU. And it's more than likely that iBuy Fursuits take NA East. Therefore, it's all to play for there, and we're going to have to see how they do in game number 3. As we get on ready for this, Vezix, the script is cooking for sure. And all of the teams are loading in to Utopia Coliseum for this game number 3. And we should be good to go on this one as get ready for this. And game number 3, Jay, once again, on those EU servers as a rest player, he's going to have a hard time here. And that might be what Rule No uses to the advantage. However, Jamian looking for the early shot. And that's not what you want to see for Rule No right now. As Van tries for another, not able to find it. And iBuy Fursuits, you don't see them on these EU servers a lot of the time. So it's very hard to kind of predict how they're going to use this. How they're going to play with this ping difference. Meanwhile, Liska and Rex having the ping advantage here. And Liska, as we've been saying lately, been popping off. So I want to see a very good performance from them going into this next game. As another car change from Rex comes out, Javian against Liska. Liska gets the defense. Javian decides just to go for corner boost there. A smart decision. However, Liska playing that 50 game extremely well. Passing that out. The shot is in. It's going to be Aerolax as the defense can't quite get to the ball. And Aerolax took the first one in for Rule No. And Liska, a really nice task act to their teammate there. I don't think Javian was expecting it. And that's going to give the first one over to Rule No. And if you're iBuy Fursuits, you do not want to see that. Because you want to get this in game 4 or less. You do not want to give Rule No the opportunity to get that game 5 choice, especially after what happened last season, the last half of the season with iBuy Fursuits. But at that point, they were cheering more for Rule No, because you would like to argue that they might have gotten that game 5 stolen away from them based off server choice. And we do have to keep going back to it, as goal differential between these two teams is going to mean so much, as we do seem to be looking at one of those situations again, where no matter what the choice, one of these teams not going to have as much of a time, easy time, in that game number 5. And we're going to have to see how that bodes for both of these teams as the script continues out. 3:10 on the clock, and a long clear from iBuy Fursuits to relieve themselves of any pressure that was given by Rule No. Now Golden looking for the shot, stopped by Aerolax, and Aerolax going to try and push this one forward. iBuy Fursuits need to try and find a goal here, and they might, but it's off the corner and out. Unfortunately, a little bit more accuracy needed from the iBuy Fursuit squad. Meanwhile, Liska is doing everything they need to in this game number 3. Perfectly positioned for the pass from Aerolax, and just confirms that one. Going into the second half of the game, this looks like Rule No's to take. It definitely makes me think that they will be picking EU if they get that goal differential going into game 5. However, they want to take that sooner than that. They want to take a game 4, if at all possible. Now Aerolax making out one. No, it was actually Liska. I was not paying attention to the car. But Liska does get a really nice 50 in the iBuy Fursuits corner, keeping the pressure for Rule No. And now Golden, crucial touch away from Aerolax to get that shot away from net. And Van past one. This might be the first shot, and it will be, as the entire Rule No offense is pushed too far up. And we get iBuy Fursuits with the counterattack that they are known for. And Aerolax just not able to get a demo on Van there. Gonna lead to a nice goal coming out from them. Still up behind by 1, but getting a goal shows there's a chance. That might be the fire that iBuy Fursuits needed lit under them in this game number 3. As Javian gonna try and move forward here. Aerolax just trying to play this as patient as possible. Leaves it back for Liska. Now it's Liska versus Van in the attacking third. Aerolax pushes forward. Aerolax gets the shot, but it's gonna be off the crossbar and out. They're gonna want that shot back, because that could have been the nail in the coffin. There's game 3 now. Rex with a shot. It's gonna be off the crossbar as well, but it allows for pressure to continue on. Liska past Golden. Javian demoed in the back line. Now Golden having to take this so slow to get past Arilax. Van does have the beat on Rex, but Liska is gonna be there. And there's just so much to beat on this Rule No squad. If you could get past Arilax, but no one seems to be able to right now. And it looks like another goal for Rule No, as they lead by 2 once again. And a minute 13 left. Ivi Fursuit's going to be scrambling. And Vezix, if the goal differential is tied at game 4, it goes down to a coin flip, which the lower seed will get to pick. But Javian gonna want to keep that goal differential as close as possible, because if they do lose this, if they can win by a good enough margin in game 4, they can pick. And so far, we have seemed to be at that point. Now Javian goes for the shot, saved by Arilax. However, another shot coming in. It's off the crossbar. Golden with the shot, and it's going to be wide. And Ivi Fursuits is going to want that one back, because that was their chance right there to move forward into a tying game. And now Golden going to be last back. Rex with the win. Javian's going to be awkward, but Liska doesn't get the touch. And Arilax has to stay back. Van looking for the double tap. Can't quite get the angle. And Javian just on back with full boost. However, Rule No moved a bit too far forward. Liska going to be there and puts it off to the side. This is a close one as Liska passes over Golden. Van will be there. Arilax with the demo on Golden. However, Van with the musty. It goes to Javian, and Javian has it wide. Now Golden, another shot on goal from Liska. No, it's not going to happen. Van up. Javian can't get the touch. Final 2 seconds, guys. Are they going to be able to hit the ground? Rex gets the touch past Golden. Van has it up high. And we might be seeing the end of game 3. Javian keeps it, but no one can get to the touch. It's going to be Van. Van keeps it high. Looking for the 0 second. Is anyone there? No. Rule No. Take game 3 by 1 goal. And that was an insane goal to end that off. I should have clipped that, honestly. Ivi Fursuits had a chance there. But it's going to go 3-2 to Rule No. And my goodness, what a game for both of those teams there. But now Rule No on match point. And you can see in this replay, guys, Rule No doing everything they can. But with it only being a 1-goal game, this gives Ivi Fursuits a very good chance to move forward here. And we are going to get ready for our next game, guys. Go to NAE for Forbidden Temple, guys. And Ivi Fursuits in a rough position. They're gonna need to win the next 2 games. But with it being a 1-goal difference, they need to win by at least 2 to be able to take this one in the server category. But we'll have to see what happens in this game to be able to do that. As we start off game number 4, is Rule No going to take the series here? Or is Ivi Fursuits going to cause us a game 5? Now, we saw Ivi Fursuits have a much better one, and Rex is looking for a remake, so we're going to get a remake. So, remake, gonna leave. And we're going to go ahead and go back to the nets, guys. As we'll get a quick remake on this one. As I think that server just a little bit too laggy for Rex, and Rex is going to want to have the best server possible going into this one. Such a crucial game. And we'll get there, guys. We'll get there. We're gonna check with Rex to make sure that this one's good. And, we'll have to see. Rex, definitely better ping. I think seeing everybody join in. I think we got the game underway, guys, so we'll go ahead and get game 4 officially started, guys. As unfortunately, we can't pause the game, so we do have to leave lobbies and such. Get those remakes as fast as possible to allow for the most competitively integral one. And he's asking for another remake. And no goals have been scored, so I'll allow it one more time. And what we'll do is say last one, as we have to get going with the game. And we just want to make sure that everybody has a competitive edge here. We don't want to make sure that anybody is having it, but this one will be the last remake going into game number 4, so they're hoping that this one's going to be a good one. And we'll get going straight off, guys. Sorry for the delays, but we want to make sure that all of our players can try to be as comfortable as possible. And so, going into this one, hopefully it's a good server. Looks like similar types of ping, so not sure exactly. But we're gonna have to see how Rule No do with this one, and maybe the server resets might have slowed down by fursuits a little bit. We'll have to see, as it looks like a triple commit, and Rex is going to get the first goal. And Rule No taking this game with a good start, as Rex gets his first one. And now he wants to say this one's good. So, hopefully he doesn't regret those words later. As we look towards this game 4 to see exactly how this is going to shape up. And let's go over to Arilax. It's going to be another goal! And what's happening now by fursuits? They're just not moving fast enough here at the start of this. Javian coming for the challenge. I think he got bumped by Liska there off of the play. And Rule No already up by 2. Fursuits are going to have to do something very quick to try and wrestle this back out of their hands. And now Vayan can't get the right touch. Arilax with the shot. Vayan will have it off to the side, where we're seeing Rule No with constant offense. And Vayan not necessarily looking the best. Not a lot of boosts. Rex almost gets another one, but can't flick it towards net. And now Arilax is going to be up. Javian not going to be able to counter that one. Golden with the miss. But Liska was expecting a dunk and misses that one as well. Now Liska going forward. Rex just looking for some demos. And that's probably the best choice, as Rule No going all in on offensive pressure with 2 demos on the side of fursuits. And I think the game plan from Rule No is to play extremely aggressive, and it's working out as Rex gets a free shot on net. And Rule No up by 3. And guys, Rule No looking dominant in this game. And I think they found their play style here. As fursuit stands, not going to be happy about this one. However, Vayan looking for a chance. Javian tries to put it in, but it's wide. And that is unfortunate for fursuits. Golden can't get the touch towards net strong enough, and Javian just doesn't get the read. And now Golden on the back line, having to avoid another demo coming out from Rex. And Arilax going to have this one up. Javian over to the side. And Liska will be there to move it past midfield. Another demo on Javian. They cannot to get a touch on the ball without getting demoed. And this is the most aggressive demo playstyle we've seen from any team this league. And we expected it knowing that Rex was playing on the team. He's known for his demos. But he's just brought it up to another level right now. Half the game remaining. And this has been Rule No's game from the start. Now Vayan looking for the pinch, but Airlock's going to be back. Javian looking for the dunk, unable to find it. And Ivi Fursuit's going to have to figure out how to get some goals on net here. As Javian, another miss. Can't be good for the mental along with all these demos. Airlax might have a free ball. No, Vayan is going to be there, but Airlax just playing in the defensive line. And Javian, once again, just not a shot on target. And we might be seeing Ivi Fursuits crumble under the pressure a little bit. Now Javian can't get the touch. Vayan will be there. Airlax is bumped out. Golden for the shot, but stopped by Liska. Another shot stopped by Rex. And now we're going back into the Ivi Fursuit side, and Liska with the catch. And guys, I hate to say it, but I think that's going to be it. A minute 34 remaining. Ivi Fursuit's down by 4 in this game number 4. And Liska, that was a really nice catch. And I think the demo play style, I think they found something here. They're really disrupting the normal Ivi Fursuit's version of play, where we see a lot of passing, a lot of counterattacks on the back line. And we're just not seeing the offensive pressure that we usually see from Ivi Fursuits. And you gotta wonder if maybe Ivi Fursuits brought Javian in because the rules state that with goal differential, if you have a West player, you can pick central servers. And you gotta wonder, that's how a lot of people say Ivi Fursuits won last time, was with that central server in Game 5. You gotta wonder if they were trying to do that again, but it seems to be backfiring on them. As even if Ivi Fursuits can come back to win this game, there's no way that they can get the goal differential to move forward. And so Ivi Fursuits would get the pick with Europe. And with 30 seconds remaining, that's probably going to be it for Ivi Fursuits, guys. As they look defeated on the field. Not able to even take shots on net. And that demo play style, if Rule No can adapt that to multiple teams, then they're looking like a scary team to finish off, guys. But that's going to be it for this series. Rule No, in an outstanding performance, take it in 4 games. And honestly, I am speechless when it comes to that. As Rule No played an amazing game there. And Rule No definitely can hold their heads high. I told you guys once, and I've told you guys multiple times, they've been taking out teams left and right this second half. And they just added another high-placing team to the scorecard in Ivi Fursuit. And wow, what a game. I can't even imagine how Ivi Fursuits is feeling after that one. 4-0 will be that final scoreline, and Rule No take it in 4. But guys, that's only the first game of the night. We have 3 exciting matches for you guys to witness. That was just the first one. Rule No's gonna take that, and we'll just have to see how the rest of the games play out now. They are looking almost to clinch that 3rd seed with that dominant performance there. But Kitten Corp still has to play against Black Bunny Gaming. And with that, actually, guys, to say about the next match going into it, Kitten Corp now unable to move past 4th seed. So they will be in that 4th or 5th seed, as they cannot move forward against any other teams, even if they win this one. So we're going to have to see how they play against Black Bunny Gaming. And for Fox Clan, they're going to need a dominant win against, actually, I don't even know. I believe the only outcome for them to get to get third seed was for Rule No to take it to 5. So Rule No might have clinched third seed there. We'll take a look at the stats and let you guys know after the break. But guys, we will be right back with our second match of the day. So stick around. We'll be back.
make you feel good? Don't you wanna feel good, good, good? Sometimes I wish that we could go back before you got hurt, hurt, hurt. When before I was scared, now I'm feeling prepared. Don't you wanna feel good? Don't you wanna feel good, good, good?
When you say you were leaving, I thought that you meant it. I played the victim, you start as indifferent. Hindsight comes standard with rose-colored lenses. Hate to admit it, you're better off. Now you're too afraid to look, too scared to miss it. We're night and day, solar eclipses. Too afraid to look, too scared to miss it. We're night and day, solar eclipses. Solar eclipses. Solar eclipses.
Caught up in your gravity, always end up lost in your wake. Intoxicated, maybe we can start it again. Caught up in your gravity, always end up lost in your wake. Intoxicated, maybe we can start it.
Everything changed, I could remember all the reasons why we've been separate ways. Feeling all alone in your company, keeping you captive with busy chains.
We're night and day, solar eclipses. Too afraid to look, too scared to miss it. We're night and day, solar eclipses. Solar eclipses. Solar eclipses.
Caught up in your gravity, always end up lost in your wake. Intoxicated, maybe we can start it again. Caught up in your gravity, always end up lost in your wake. Intoxicated, maybe we can start it again.
Tomorrow we build. Depends on the future we want, we can make it as real. Maybe we will go, give up the ego. Making it feel good. Too scared to just let it go. Too scared to just let it go. Tomorrow we build. Depends on the future we want, we can make it as real. Maybe we will go, give up the ego. Making it feel good. Too scared to just let it go. Too scared to just let it go.
Caught up in your gravity, always end up lost in your wake. Intoxicated, maybe we can start it again. Caught up in your gravity, always end up lost in your wake. Intoxicated, maybe we can start it again. We can start it again. We can start it.
What you know about? What you know about? What you know about?
Hello again, everybody, and welcome back to more RFDL. I'm here with Aerolax and Rex, and we just watched both of them take out I by Fursuits in 4 games. Guys, how are you feeling?
Are you not entertained? I told you last week you have to tune in to see us smash some I by Fursuits. Did I lie? No, I didn't.
He indeed did not lie, but that was a really good game, honestly. As you all probably saw, Rule No was having a little bit of internet issues, or just like server issues in that 4th game, but you know, it is what it is. You know Rocket League servers, they always just be weird.
Yeah, well, we did allow these guys to remake that server a couple of times, as is policy in the rulebooks, and remake server as long as no goals have been scored and such. But that last game was incredible from you guys. It seemed like you guys got a demo every single time I by Fursuits touched the ball, and you literally just didn't let them do anything that entire game. I was shocked, and I'm sure a lot of the viewers were also shocked with that.
Yeah, actually, I do have the stats from those games here, so I'll just go through it from lowest to highest. So out of those 4 games, lowest demos inflicted was Golden with 0.5 per game, then Javian and Vayan with 0.75 per game, then it jumps up to 1.25 for me and Liska, and then Rex, you know him, the demo master, with 3 demos per game.
Jesus. That is incredible, Rex. I mean, you have been known as the demo guy from the moment that, like, community casted games started, and you finally brought it into a match, which we've been waiting to see forever. And you really did it at the best time, to be completely honest, for your team. So how do you feel after that game?
I mean, it was pretty good. Eric, how many were in the last game alone?
The last game alone... Actually, the last game, you only got 1, but Liska got 4.
How many demos did your whole team have in the last game? Because it felt like every time I saw a perspective switch, there was a demo.
It was 5 demos total in that last game.
That was it? It felt like way more than that.
It did feel like way more, but...
Well, as we said, guys, Rule No did do a great job about that. And to talk about that a little bit more, let's go to the leaderboard, as we have had some changes. You can see a couple more of these guys are gold now, and gold means clinch seed. And as you can see there, Rule No has now taken the 3rd seed, as well as Gentlebot's Gentle Paws taking that 6th seed no matter what. So we do actually have our matches all ready for playoffs here after the first series, guys. It's going to be Rule No versus Gentle Paws, with the winner of them playing I Buy Fursuits, and Fox Clan versus Kitten Corp, with the winner of that one playing Black Bunny Gaming to start off playoffs next week. And my god, guys, those are some incredible matchups that we're going to have. Congratulations to Rule No on taking that 3rd seed. Even if Fox Clan sweep Gentle Paws later on today, they cannot win in game differential, so it really does come down to something as close as that. So, you guys have done a really good job this last half of the season, and it's paid off for you guys. So, once again, congratulations to both of you.
Thanks, man. We're only getting better.
Only getting better indeed. And with that, guys, it's time to talk about our next match, which is going to be Black Bunny Gaming versus Kitten Corp. And I'm excited for this one based off of what we saw a couple of weeks ago in week 5, guys.
Definitely gonna be interesting to see whether history repeats itself or Black Bunny Gaming have something to say about it.
Sorry, I'm figuring something out real quick.
Oh, it's fine, Aerolax. I'll take on over from here. Let's go ahead and talk about these teams as let's get into Kitten Corp. Now, they haven't had the best second half of the league so far. Losing to Fox Clan, losing to Rule No. I don't remember. They lost to I Buy Fursuits, I believe. They got the forfeit against Floof Crew. And then they won against Gentle Paws. But Gentle Paws being that only win that these guys have gotten in the second half. But Josh, he's still up in the top there. You can see 2nd MVP percentage, 2nd average score, 2nd in saves. And, I mean, you expect really good things from this team. Rex, what are your thoughts on the squad?
Well, as I've said before, we have seen really good things from them in the past. A bit of an unlucky event last week, but hopefully this week they again can be better, and they might just try and repeat what they have done to Black Bunny Gaming before and take them down for what I think would be the 3rd time in the league so far.
Yeah, that...
Yeah, and... Oh,
go ahead.
Well, you're not gonna let me speak.
I didn't know you were back!
I am back, yeah. I just wanted to say that, again, we have seen in the past a lot of good things come out from this Kitten Corp squad. I feel that just for some reason after the midseason tournament, they just haven't really been connecting too well. And I'm honestly really, really hoping for their sake and for the sake of seeing some good Rocket League that they can figure out whatever's going on and just sort of fix that so they can play really, really well here.
I have to agree. And last week, it was very dependent on Joshy Boy Sharky's internet, as he had internet outages that whole week. I will tell you guys that he is back on good internet for this match. In fact, upgraded internet. He's getting some seriously good speeds. So hopefully that's a little bit of a regain. But if you guys remember from 5 weeks ago now, 5 weeks, 6 weeks actually, we were saying the exact same things about Kitten Corp, how they had a lot of potential, but we weren't really seeing all of that come forward on the field. And you remember what happened last time. They took down Black Bunny Gaming in 5, and I'm excited to see if they can do that again. But let's talk about Black Bunny Gaming, because the series, the league leader actually will not be joining them today. Hammer is not going to be in this match. It is going to be Turtles instead taking that spot for Black Bunny Gaming. And we're going to have to see what that does with the squad. A little bit of a shakeup, as I don't think anybody saw this one come in. The last match of the league play, and your star player, who is literally the top in every single category, number 1, is not playing in this week.
Well, I mean, they have nothing to lose, they have nothing, or rather, they have nothing to gain by winning this series, so, you know, might as well take it easy and maybe not spoil any strategies they might go for in the playoffs here, but I think, as all the players have told us, they are pretty content with winning the league play as they have done in the last week, I think. So interesting to see if they really try hard for this last game before the playoffs or what their strat will be.
Yeah, we're gonna have to see because again, this team has been very, very dominant in the past, and just like I know for certain that if they do have any strategies, they're gonna want to keep those a secret as much as possible, because knowing this team again, going into finals, they're just gonna hit the ground running, and every other team is gonna have to try and keep up with that.
I mean, from my experience with them last week, they've already showed off their strat. It's give the ball to Hammer, and Hammer pulls off miraculous things. They don't need to change that because he's the top of the league for a reason, guys. Either way, we're going to see if Turtles can do what Hammer does for his team. Meanwhile, for Kitten Corp, I mean, this would be a really nice way to end off league play for them with a win, especially going into playoffs. That would be really, really good for their confidence. So, guys, predictions on this match. We've got a sub for Black Bunny Gaming. Hopefully, we have a little bit of a mental regain from last week from Kitten Corp. Who do you guys expect to take this series?
Well, as you said, we have a start for BBG. We have a Joshi boy coming in hot with a good internet connection. And we have a KC that's coming off of a win from last week. So I think KC have a real chance here. It might go to game 5, but I'm giving it to them.
I'm gonna have to also go with Kitten Corp here, because I know that Joshi was having very, very bad internet connection problems last week, and I know that both he and the rest of the team are just going to be hungering for a win, and this is probably the best chance to get it, because not only have they taken Black Bunny Gaming down before, but now they are also going up against Black Bunny Gaming with a sub for their star player, which, just given all of those variables, I'm going to say Kitten Corp takes this.
All right, guys. Well, you got the predictions from the desk, but we got to see how the players are going to do on the field to see who's going to take this, guys. Oh, what am I saying?
Yeah, come on.
What are you saying?
You guys don't need to know my opinion. But I will correct Rex real quick. King Corp did not get a win last week.
Did they not?
No, because they played
they
you
didn't.
guys, and they played out of my fursuits. But that being said, I mean, it's really a toss-up there. You got to really see who's performing. Is it going to be Turtles or is it going to be Joshi? And I think those two players are going to be pivotal in giving the edge over. Honestly, just to give the desk a little bit of variety, I'm going to go Black Bunny Gaming. I think Turtles, in the one series that they did have, they looked really good. Turtles knows how Joshi plays, so he probably knows how to counter him pretty well. You also gotta think that last week they dominated Fox Clan, from what I remember, and that was without Gala and Flock doing what they do best. They were a little quiet. If we have Gala and Flock doing that, playing their game today with Turtles, Kitten Corp, I don't know about that. It's gonna be really tough. But as I said, guys, it's time to see these guys play. Who's gonna win? Are we gonna get Black Bunny Gaming winning one more at the top of the league, or is Kitten Corp gonna get some momentum going into playoffs? Guys, it's our second to last match of the league play system. Black Bunny Gaming versus Kitten Corp. Rex, take it away.
Coming in hot with the game right here. First kickoff, first game, and it's starting out well for Kitten Corp. Teo getting a block here. Immediately tried to go for the offensive shot on net, but it's gonna be out of it for now. Black Bunny Gaming able to keep the ball away, and now it's Gala with possession, gets it above one. Chucky's there off the sidewall. Let's see if he can do anything. Gets another touch over Turtles. No one there for the follow-up yet, and Ducky cannot get a correct touch. Kitten Corp with good offensive pressure here in the early game, but for now Black Bunny Gaming are holding on.
Yes, but Black Bunny Gaming getting a little bit of offense for themselves there for a second. But Kitten Corp, once again, just getting out of that so quick. It seems that they are doing very, very good, keeping themselves on that offensive position, which is what they want to do against this Black Bunny Gaming team. As we see Sharky trying to take this over, Turtles is going to catch this very well, tries to put it over, and Gala is going to get the finisher for that one. First goal goes to Black Bunny Gaming.
And that's a really nice pass from Turtles on that back line there, seeing Gala in perfect position to be able to take that shot. And for Black Bunny Gaming, that's an explosive start to the series. We're going to have to see if they can continue that going forward, or if Kitten Corp is going to try and stop them as quick as possible. Sharky going for the flip reset. Going to be stopped by Gala. Daki, no touch. And Teo pushed up a little bit too far. Are they going to be able to get the save? They do. And the score lead stays at 1. However, Turtles going to get a quick one to shut me up.
You jinxed it.
Yeah, that is showing that not only Hammer can score some good shots, even though this one maybe not the most mechanical to score, still putting it in is what counts, and Black Bunny Gaming is gonna double their goal lead right here in the early game. Only 1 minute 15 off the clock for now, and Kitten Corp starting out well in the series, now kind of falling victim to some defensive mistakes right here, as Black Bunny Gaming are once again pushing the offense. A good clear now for Kitten Corp, and Teo tries to get the ball mid, a little bit of a double commit, or at least two of the Kitten Corp players bunching up. Not what you want to see, generally speaking, and it's not working out for them too well. Another shot on the Kitten Corp net, but this time it's gonna be a bit high. Turtles into the midfield, and Sharky Boy misses the touch on the 50. It's going into open space. Teo with no boost gets the ball forward, but gets beaten by Gala. A little bit of a back and forth. No team really able to build up an offense here, and Black Bunny Gaming obviously very content with that. Just gonna keep playing for mistakes of the opponents, but that one was almost one from them. Pushing up too far, but they were able to get back in time, this time at least.
Yeah, and we see a little bit of communications coming out there. Sharky Boy getting called off that ball, but the shot just isn't there. But Kitten Corp already doing pretty well here, as Daki is going to get that almost in. Turtles with the goal line save, but they're not out of it yet. Flock has to put this one away. Daki going to keep this one controlled, goes into the corner, but Gala is just going to clear this one out. But Flock cannot follow that. It's going to allow Teo try and put this up, but Turtles is going to cut that one off immediately. And we're seeing just no real pressure from either side. It's kind of being dead in the midfield here. But Sharky, once again, just going to keep this midfield. Not really dangerous for either team. But Teo, not going to get a good 50. Flock's going to get that and the bump as well. Gala going to try and put this one into the mid for Turtles. Gets a bump, and Turtles is going to slam that one home.
You can see Gala right here puts out the pass, not just a bump on Daki, but the bump on Sharky, and I believe a bump on Teo that you can't see over in the backside. And a triple team bump into a shot. I mean, not much you can do from that. And down by 3 now. Kitten Corp reeling, but Sharky going to get that first goal for Kitten Corp. They want to come back here quick.
And finally some momentum picking up for Kitten Corp right here. Sharky with a great angled shot. Gala unable to read it in time. And 1 minute 46 still on the clock. Leaves more than enough time for Kitten Corp to regain those 2 goals. They need to equalize game number 1. And a quick offense from Sharky right there is definitely what you want to see.
Good save.
However, Black Bunny Gaming right back to the offense. This one's going against the post and out, but the follow-up shot from Gala almost saved. However, it's going in the end. 90 seconds left, and time is starting to run a little thin for Kitten Corp here if they want to score a comeback in game number 1.
Yeah, and you see Daki there sort of panicking on that back line there, but then again, he has no boost, so can't really blame him there. But 1 minute 30 left on the clock. Kitten Corp now needs to score an average of 1 goal every 30 seconds in order to put this one into overtime. But Black Bunny Gaming is just going to try and stop that as much as possible. As Turtles going to try and put this one on net. Flock gets a good redirect, and Sharky nearly getting bumped, but the shot from Gala is ever so slightly off the post. But now coming down on 1 minute left, Kitten Corp still on defense here. They need to get this out of their half, and they need to do it quick. Sharky accidentally putting it back onto their own backboard, That's going to allow Teo to put it right the way back up. Gets a demo, and Gala misses that, and Teo is going to put it in. With 50 seconds left, Kitten Corp might still be in this.
And that was really nice from Sharky to get those demos where it really counted. The demo on Turtle rotating into the backfield really was crucial to allowing Teo to get that shot. But with 50 seconds left, they need a good kickoff to start them off on the right foot, and they do not necessarily get one. Now, Sharky does have full boost, but has to come off of his own back wall, so he's not going to get far with that. And Flock already taking control. Another pass to Turtles. Docky has to get the save. And once again, we're seeing a lot of scrambling from Kitten Corp in their defensive third. They seem to have it going when it comes to offense. However, Turtles will be there to shut it down. And with less than 30 seconds left, another save by Turtles. That's probably going to be it for the game. As Black Bunny Gaming looking to take game number 1 and cement themselves even further away from everybody else in the top of the leaderboard.
Yeah, 2 seconds on the clock right now. It is completely sealed. Game 1 goes to Black Bunny Gaming, and it's been a bit of a slow start for them, but then they have gone back to their usual dominant performance. Sharky trying to get the goal diff up for the opposing team, but unable to succeed in that. And with that, it's gonna be 4-2 in the first game for Black Bunny Gaming. And I think KC are on the right track here, but they just have to iron out some of their mistakes and keep the pressure going in the offense. What do you think, Alex?
Honestly, I think they're doing very, very good on offense, but the biggest thing that's holding them back right now is the panicking on defense. There was a good, 3 or 4 situations in that game that led to really, really bad situations for Kitten Corp. As we see there, Teo pushing up a little bit too far, but there was a situation in particular, Docky just sort of panicking on the back line. It would have been a very easy save, but since he dove for it, it was just completely out of reach.
Yeah, I gotta say, it's just a little bit of, back, as you were saying, a defensive mistakes that keep happening from Kitten Corp, and I think that they will be able to get that under control. If any team can do it, it is going to be Kitten Corp, as they have found themselves in this sort of situation multiple times before. But against Black Bunny Gaming, you just can't allow that sort of thing to happen. We talked about it when they played Gentle Paws a couple of weeks ago. Anytime there's a defensive mistake, you know Black Bunny Gaming is going to take advantage. And you can't let them get those easy goals, because that just gets the game away from you. And for Kitten Corp, we're going to have to see what they come up with in this game number 2. Immediately a demo to start out. And we find ourselves on the Kitten Corp side once again. Gala getting that over 1. Sharky and Docky, a double commit. But both of them are going to be able to get the 100 boost, which is going to slow down the attack. And Docky gets an attack of his own and starts off quick for Kitten Corp.
And it's a perfect start for them. Sharky able to pass it mid. He gets it around Flock, who is unable to read the backboard touch from Sharky right there. Quick first goal for Kitten Corp, and it's perfect to forget what happened in game number 1. However, still remember that you have to be composed in defense, as Alex has mentioned. Darky now off the backboard, looking a lot better here. Passing the ball over to Sharky Boy, trying to get something going in offense for Kitten Corp, and that ball was going towards the black net again. Black Bunny Gaming forced to play a bit more defense than in game 1 so far, and it's only been 45 seconds right here. Sharky Boy putting that ball a little wide, but it keeps being in the black half here now. A clear from Black Bunny Gaming, trying to get out of some trouble, but Sharky Boy great control of the side wall. Blocked there with the challenge though, and 1 minute into the game, we are still 1-0 for Kitten Corp.
Yeah, but we're seeing a lot more pressure from both sides here. And honestly, I'm seeing a lot less defensive situations for Kitten Corp, which is good for them, since they seem to be struggling on that defensive end. But it seems that they're directly in that situation as I say it, but able to get out of it very, very well. Now Turtles gonna try and pass this mid to Gala. Goes over, but Sharky so composed, just waiting on that goal line to pop that one back up. Now Docky almost getting a pinch with Sharky, but it's just not going to happen. Gala trying for the corner read, It's not going to happen. It's going to get cleared away. Coming in on 3 minutes left. Kitten's Corp is still up by 1, almost 2, as Turtles has to put that one away. Teo trying to keep this one in the Black Bunny Gaming side, but it just isn't going to happen. Now Daki putting it back into the corner. A bit of a bump on the defense as well, but Turtles going to pop this one high, and Gala going to keep this one away. And Black Bunny Gaming still only losing by 1.
And now we move forward once again. Gala getting this off of Sharky, but Daki's going to be the first one to the ball. It's off the backboard. A shot opportunity goes to the wayside as Sharky crossbars that. And now the entire Kitten Corp offense has moved forward. And Turtles able to dribble that in for the easiest goal of his life in this game number 2.
Yeah, you know, as soon as you've seen Teo jump for that ball as third man, being a little too late on the trigger, but at all just going for that ball as third man, very dangerous, and this time it really bit him. Black Bunny Gaming able to equalize right here, and Sharky Boy has to control his ball out of his half now. Able to get it to the midfield. Daki up high against the backboard, but Flock is there to collect it. And Black Bunny Gaming starting to find their stride again, but after a face, no, Kitten Corp almost with another goal. A little too wide on the shot, but Teo tries to keep the ball here. Kitten Corp building up some offense again, and that's what you want to see. As you said, Relax, in defense, it's not so much their strength as their offense is, so Kitten Corp definitely want to have the ball forward, but Gala is not gonna let that happen. Puts it towards the net, and Daki is there for the save. About 2 minutes left on the clock with an equal game, and it's looking to stay that way for now.
Indeed it is, but Teo, a little bit of a whiff there, but Black Bunny Gaming not really there to capitalize. Probably the first time in this entire league that they haven't been able to capitalize on a defensive mistake. Because again, this game, Black Bunny Gaming team is always just looking for those mistakes to capitalize on. But Kitten Corp seems to be ironing those out fairly well here. And we see Black Bunny Gaming taking it now down to the Kitten Corp side. Sharky is going to clear this one out, trying to take it slow. He's going to put it around the corner, but Gala is just there to cut that one off. It sends it all the way to the midfield. And Teo not getting the best touch, and a demo on the back line, but it's going to be off. And Black Bunny Gaming most definitely going to be wanting that one back, as that could have sealed them this game. But now Sharky going to take it the entire rest of the way down the field, and Kitten Corp is now back up by 1.
And that's just kind of unfortunate. Gala takes a turn on the ball, and Sharky just having a much better angle and momentum coming down from the air. He's able to just bully that through with no one else in the backline for Black Bunny Gaming. And you kind of got to wonder if they maybe pushed up a little bit too far. But they've still got time to come back. If anybody's going to do it, it's going to be Black Bunny Gaming. And Sharky waiting for boost. It just spawned, so Flock going to have this possession. But Sharky going to try and have this up. Daki will be the one to clear it, but it's just the Turtles. And Turtles narrowly avoiding his own teammate there. As another shot comes out, Teo will take a slow roller. And Kitten Corp up by 2. That might be the nail in the coffin for this one.
And very well done there by Teo. Gets the slight touch on the ball, allowing Sharky to pass it to him again. Very great offense from Kitten Corp right here, and Black Bunny Gaming not in defense quick enough. So, as you said, 20 seconds left. Black Bunny Gaming really has to pull the lever here, make something happen quick if they want to have a chance on getting that triple match point. But for now, it looks like Kitten Corp is gonna stay ahead here. Another shot goes towards the net, and a 4-1 victory in the end. Kitten Corp looking mighty good against Black Bunny Gaming right here. And what do they have to do to get back to the dominance we've seen in game 1 from them?
Honestly, I'm not entirely sure, because Kitten Corp seemed to have listened and just ironed out those defensive mistakes. We're seeing so much less from them. But again, knowing this Black Bunny Gaming team, they like to try and take any opportunity they can as they miss that one. But I feel what Black Bunny Gaming needs to do to take this back is to just keep up the pressure as much as they can, while also making sure that they don't push up too far, which is, again, a very, very difficult balance to strike, but we've seen them hit it so many times before, and I know that they can do it again.
Yeah, indeed. And to everybody just joining us just now, welcome to RFDL. We are in the middle of our second match of the series. Hidden Court just got their first win to tie the series up against Black Bunny Gaming. And yeah, we saw some really good stuff coming out from Hidden Court there. A couple more defensive mistakes than I'd like from Black Bunny Gaming. They definitely don't look as comfortable on the team with Turtles as they do with Hammer. However, they are still looking pretty good in the attacking sense. They just had a couple of really bad challenges go Kitten Court's way. And with that, Kitten Court looking to tie the series. Hoping to take the next one as they want to try and get to at least the Game 5, because that's where Kitten Court seems to thrive most of the time. However, Black Bunny Gaming, you know that they're not going to let that happen too easily. Okay, Rex. Well, anyway, yes, he doesn't have nothing to say about that. He saw the last game already. He's ready for the next game, and we're on with it already. So, Game 3 underway. Which team is about to go to match point? Who's going to get that first crucial goal? It might be Flock. I can't quite get the touch on it. Docky gonna have to clear this one over to the side and keep control in the Kitten Court corner. Now a touch from Black Bunny Gaming Commanders was a bad idea. Docky gets the first one.
Another quick goal for Kincorp, as apparently my headset just kind of didn't want to transmit my voice right there, but I am back with you guys now. Kincorp pulling ahead once again, and what I meant to say was Turtles obviously not the same kind of player that Hammer is, but definitely cannot count him out too quickly. Definitely has a lot of great plays in the tank, as we've seen in community casted games over and over again. But for now, Black Bunny Gaming just lacking behind a little, able to get an offense going here though, as Block tries to get the ball mid. Darky there for the block though, and Sharky Boy into open space once again gets Kincorp out of the defense. That's exactly what you want to see, and this ball was going towards the black net. That's even more what you want to see if you're a Kincorp fan. This one though, almost dangerous. Sharky Boy able to read the shot in time though, able to be there for the defense, and once again pulls his team out. Sharky Boy definitely having a very nice performance so far in this series.
Yeah, but we can't call out Turtles as well, because he's been doing very, very well as well. Really doing his job at fitting in Black Bunny Gaming as that sub, as Gala nearly going to put one on target, but Teo's going to clear that one out. But as I was saying, Turtles is doing very, very well so far at filling those very, very difficult to fill shoes of Hammer. But yeah, just Black Bunny Gaming has been doing so well here. But Kitten Corp, once again, a very, very dominant team in their own right, but just hasn't had too much luck in this latter half of the league. But they're looking to change that around here, as one goal up, possibly two, as Turtle's gonna save that one out. They're getting so much pressure on this Black Bunny Gaming team, and we're starting to see a little bit of scrambling as Flock nearly going to put that one into their own goal. But now Docky gonna try and put this one mid. Sharky's already up, but Flock gets a good clear out of there. But it's just gonna allow Docky to put it right back into the Black Bunny Gaming side. But now Sharky, a little bit of a miss flip. It's gonna allow Docky to take this instead and turn it all the way back around. Turtles going up off the back wall here, tries to get a reset, goes under, but Sharky reads it very, very well. Coming up on just under half the game remaining, nearly another shot, but Gala's going to clear this one away. Again, so much defense from Black Bunny Gaming, but now a breakaway from Flock here, and just sends himself stage left here. Very, very interesting play there, but it's going to allow Kitten Corp to stay up by one.
Now a huge pinch from Turtles and Gala, moving on to the Kitten Corp attacking third, but a huge clear. That might be a goal in the waiting, but whoever shot, I think it was Sharky, just not quite on target there. And he's gonna want that one back, as that was a good opportunity to go up by two. Now Turtles with possession. Sharky clears this one up high. Flock had jumped for that prematurely. and won't be able to get a touch on it. Now Sharky with possession, but it's past him. It's going into the net, and Gala just snipes up from far.
And that's rough. Again, a little bit of a defensive mistake from Kitten Corp. This one definitely not as crucial as some others we've seen, but just no one there to actually cover the net in case exactly this happens. A quick shot on the net, and that's all that Black Bunny Gaming needed to equalize this game. With only 90 seconds left, we are starting to get into golden goal territory very slowly. Sharky Boy tried to abuse that with the ground pitch, but Gala had his play read here, able to save it away. Darky with the follow-up gets blocked by Black Bunny Gaming again, but it's almost like we are seeing a reverse world where Black Bunny Gaming keep getting put into defense and the ball keeps getting shot on their net, on their backboard. So much pressure, it's usually the other way around, and so far it seems to kind of confuse the members of Black Bunny Gaming at times. But they have held on very well so far. The ball goes mid, and Darky with a slow shot towards net clock, able to save the ball though. And 40 seconds on the clock, another quick shot towards the Black Bunny Gaming's net, but no stress on the defense there. This though could spell some stress for Black Bunny Gaming as Sharky off the sidebar with the ball. Flip reset. Gala's there for the save though. 30 seconds on the clock, and Kitten Corp trying to keep the pressure up.
Now 20 seconds left. Black Bunny Gaming having a good attempt there, but Sharky just able to clear that out. Daki, I believe, missed that, but now Gala's going to put this one in with 11 seconds left on the clock. That's got to be heartbreaking for the Kitten Corp team here, as we see both Teo and Daki going for that. And now Kitten Corp is just going to have to try and find something quick, or else Black Bunny Gaming is going to be on match point, and they most definitely don't want that. But a good win from Black Bunny Gaming on that kickoff is going to put them in a very, very bad position. And Sharky, with the own goal, is going to sear that one. And Black Bunny Gaming is going to take this game.
And that's just honestly a little bit rough from Sharky. Just not the best positioning there. Not expecting that to pop out towards him in such a speed. And there's not much you can really say about that one. Black Bunny Gaming going to take this one. And kind of shaking your head if you're Kitten Corp a little bit. You had all the pressure that game. More than almost any other team has had against Black Bunny Gaming in a singular game. And your shots just weren't hitting the net. They weren't hitting exactly where they needed to. There were a lot of saves coming out from Black Bunny Gaming. And, I mean, you know, sometimes those are games like that, but you gotta work on that accuracy and make sure those shots land where they need to and get the goals that count, because in the end of the day, it's the team with the more goals winning, and right now that is Black Bunny Gaming.
Yeah, Kitten Corp starting out well, but as you said, in the end, it's Black Bunny Gaming taking game number 3, moving on to that very important match point. And you know, if history is anything to go by, Kitten Corp is gonna take this one, and then we're gonna go into a very interesting game number 5. And looks like Black Bunny Gaming able to synergize with Turtles really well here. As Alex, you've mentioned, Turtles doing a great job at fitting into Hammer Saint's shoes. Probably the biggest shoes that you could ever try to fit in this league. And they're the pretty much deciding goal from Gala, able to thread the ball just above the defender in the end, able to pretty much win this game for Black Bunny Gaming. But the series is not over. Game number 4 coming in hot.
Indeed it is. Kitten Corp is gonna want to try and force a game 5, but as I've heard from a lot of the players on that team, they always feel like they're cursed on those game 5s. But they're just gonna have to try and do the best that they can. And it looks like they're gonna be trying to force it here as they get... Oh no, I jinxed it.
I wouldn't call that much of a jinx there, Alex, but yeah, they were trying to force it a little bit too hard. As you can see, a tail pushed up on that sideline way too far. No one else with any boost to get back, and that's an easy goal for Black Bunny Gaming. to start off the lead in game number 4, and KittenCorp gonna have to start thinking of something quick because they do not want to let them get any further ahead. They need to try and take this to a game 5. They have no other choice, especially if they want to start trying to move up in the league a little. But Black Bunny Gaming showing that any sort of mistake will be capitalized on once again. They're trying to find another there, but Gala can't get the touch past Sharky. Sharky past Turtles, gets the demo on Flock, and that ball is in a scoreable position, but Turtles up to meet Daki on the challenge. And now Flock getting past Teo with that one. Sharky gonna have to play this off of his own back wall, off the ceiling even. And KittenCorp not in a very nice position here, as Teo has to clear that in front of their own net, and Turtles is gonna get the second.
And Teo coming in with an insane save right here, almost gets the even more crazy second save, but Turtles with a little bit of luck, maybe just in the perfect position to keep the ball in. Probably planned from how I know Turtles, very well played regardless. And Black Bunny Gaming up by 2. 3 minutes and 40 seconds, separating Black Bunny Gaming from winning the last game they will play in the league play right here before the playoffs start. But Sharky Boy says not so fast. Quick shot, top right from Sharky Boy is gonna cut that goal lead in half. A great pass from Teo it was, I believe, and KittenCorp showing that they are not out quite yet.
Yeah, but again, 3 minutes 30 left on the clock. It still could be anyone's game here. Black Bunny Gaming might be able to keep up their lead, or KittenCorp might be able to answer back with a few goals of their own and take this to a game 5. But it doesn't look like that's going to happen, as Daki is going to get that zero boost save. Very, very crucial, keeping them in this game. And now Sharky almost with the redirect, but Flock is going to be there for the save, and now a booming clear gets the demo, and Turtles is going to slot that one in. Third goal for Black Bunny Gaming.
And that's just a really nice move from Turtles. Sees the demo opportunity, takes it. No one else on the back line there, and just has to take his time to read the bounce. There's a lot of people that would just go for the shot and possibly hit it off the crossbar based on that bounce, but Turtles doing a really good job of playing patient and waiting for his opportunity to strike that down into an easy net. Now KittenCorp down by 2. Gonna have to try and push back once again. Now a shot opportunity. Turtles doesn't have the best save there, and Daki gonna capitalize. KittenCorp back in a 1-goal game.
Yeah, and everything is still possible right here. It's such a volatile matchup. Daki getting the perfect angle on that shot, and KittenCorp is not gonna go down without a fight here. Black Bunny Gaming, they were able to beat them before. They are gonna try and do so again, but they still have a long road ahead of them. Daki though, trying to take them there. Still 1 goal to equalize this game, but half of it still on the clock. Black Bunny Gaming back in offense though, and that's a very, very unfortunate 50 right there for the side of KittenCorp, pinching straight into their own net. And that's absolutely the opposite of what you want to see if you're a KittenCorp fan.
Indeed it is, indeed it is. But 2 goals down with half the game remaining, it is still possible for KittenCorp to take this back. However, it is a little bit harder than it was before due to the time constraints that are starting to become a little bit more of an issue. But Sharky looking to do that, taking it over, not able to get the flick. Turtles is going to clear this one out, and a good flick over Sharky. Daki pushes up a little bit too far and tries to dodge the demo as well. And all of this scrambling is just going to allow Gala to put in the 5th one for Black Bunny Gaming.
And honestly, that might be the nail in the coffin there, because there's so many teams that you can get away with going down by 3 goals, but Black Bunny Gaming is not one of them. And we see Sharky kind of just sitting on the goal line, not entirely sure what's going on there. Hopefully it's not like a disconnection issue or anything. It might be though, as Gala's just gonna score a 6-1. And I mean, What do you guys think? Does this have to do with, is this a mental thing? Is this a controller thing? What's going on?
I mean, it's hard to say, you know, the internet things seem to go pretty well for Sharky Boy, but
I'm not back.
he's still not back. What did you say?
I just said he's not back. I'm surprised.
Oh yeah, he's still standing there, menacingly, but not menacingly enough, as Black Bunny Gaming, going for an offense once again, and his poor teammates have to play 2v3 against what is probably to be considered the best team in the league right now, even though they are missing their strongest member. They're still putting on the pressure, and Gala with the follow-up 7-2. And it's still 80 seconds on the clock at this point though. KittenCorp is pretty much out of luck with the series. They have taken the Black Giants to a game 5 before, but it is not gonna happen today. Definitely so. If Sharky Boy is not gonna be back, and Taka
grabbing
Teo
food.
informing everyone that Sharky Boy is going for the food buff about 45 minutes too late. I don't know what to say.
I don't know what to say either. I mean, when you're down by a couple goals, you gotta do what you gotta do. And we've seen Sharky on that food buff. He absolutely pops off, but it might be a bit too late. Okay, maybe I spoke too soon. Because Sharky, directly off the kickoff, is just going to put one in for KittenCorp. And I don't know what he ate that quickly, but it must have been good enough. As KittenCorp, 5 goals down, with 80 seconds left, it is still a possibility, albeit very, very difficult.
For sure. I mean, anything is possible. Sharky tries for another shot. It's gonna go to Darky to Sharky. And Sharky must have just ate some miracle powder or something, because, like, my god, he's starting to pop off. Where were these goals earlier when they really needed them?
You know, it's about 16 seconds per goal right now for KittenCorp, but with every goal they score off the kickoff like that, it keeps giving them more time. This one absolutely going crazy off the kickoff though. No one able to really take control of it. KittenCorp just playing it forward, but Black Bunny Gaming is gonna try and abuse the clock as much as they can here. They have the time on their side, but Sharky Boy coming in with all the flip resets that he has right there. Unfortunately, it looks like that might not be enough. Down to 10 seconds per comeback goal right here. It's starting to go into very difficult kickoff territory. Darky though trying to make something happen, and Turtle's not controlling the ball, instead booms it forwards. That's not what you want to do if you want to play for time, but it's working out for Black Bunny Gaming right here so far though. Maybe I've spoken too soon, but 20 seconds on the clock is probably gonna seal the deal for KittenCorp here. Unfortunate situation there for Sharky Boy, but you have to wonder if it really made any difference by how the start of this game went.
Indeed, but either way, I was really seeing a glimmer of hope there from KittenCorp, especially from Sharky, just popping off in the latter half of that match. But sadly, the popping off came off a little bit too late, and Black Bunny Gaming is going to take that 1 and 4.
And I will let you guys know confirmation after the match. So Sharky had not eaten the entire day, and his father apparently found out and bought him food. Probably, I don't believe they live in the same spot anymore, so that means DoorDash or whatever delivery service got to his door in the middle of the match, so he had to go and run and get that real quick, which is a little bit unfortunate, but at the same time, they were already 3 goals down. Now, there was a good chance for them to come back there after he came back. He got 2 goals immediately, and I wonder if KittenCorp uses that as a strap from now on. Just like, Joshy, set the controller down, go away for a minute, come back, you're going to score immediately. But that being said, they are going to lose that match, which will confirm the seeding for the rest of playoffs, guys. KittenCorp is going to get that 5th seed, and FoxClan is going to get seed number 4. So, still going to be in the same matchup. And the winner of that matchup has to play against Black Bunny Gaming in the next round. So not the best pull for either of those teams. But well, what a series for Black Bunny Gaming, showing that even with turtles, they're still pretty dominant.
Yeah, well, Kid Corp unable to repeat what they have done before. Some very unfortunate circumstances on their side, but obviously unfortunate for Black Bunny Gaming that they didn't have hammers there too, so you can't really be too mad in the end. I mean, really the team that played better won, I believe. So, well played to everyone, and looking forward to the last match of today.
I am as well, and just GG's to both teams there. But I think Kitten Corp might have found a new strat, because that food buff, it is real, and Sharky is able to utilize that so well.
Yeah, for sure. But guys, we have one more match in league play coming up. It's the last match. All of the seeds have been finalized for playoffs. We now have our bracket ready. We'll show you the guys that, along with the last match, which is Fox Clan versus Gentle Paws, after this brief intermission. Stick with us, guys.
into the night. City lights are dancing, slowly falling apart. The shadows causing an outbreak. I'm wishing upon a star. This time I'm feeling stronger, and I know I can do better. The shadows causing an outbreak. I'm turning the light. We're gonna light it up, oh, light it up, ooh, light it up, causing an outbreak. I'm turning the light. We're gonna light it up, oh, light it up, ooh, light it up, causing an outbreak. I'm turning the lights on.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back one more time to RFDL Season 0. It's the end of league play, guys, and we got one more match for you. But first off, we did just see Black Bunny Gaming take down Kitten Corp in 4. And Black Bunny Gaming definitely holding up that top seed looking into playoffs. We're going to have to see if any team can compete with them next weekend.
Yeah, Black Bunny Gaming showing up right there. Bit unfortunate for Kitten Corp, as we've said, but that's just how it is sometimes with the DoorDash food, you know.
Yeah, they always come at the most inopportune times. But that game, securing the 10th series win for Black Bunny Gaming, having only lost 2 series. I think it was 1 to iBuy Fursuits and 1 to Kitten Corp, which, again, absolutely dominant. That's just insane.
And we'll take a look at the leaderboard one more time before this last match so you guys can see, yep, Black Bunny Gaming in that top seed, iBuy Fursuits in second. And you can see all the teams right now that are still in the league are golden. Of course, Floof Crew did take that early exit, so they will not find themselves moving any farther. But they played a good season, and they should be proud of the wins that they did get. Meanwhile, guys, with all seeds locked in, we do have our playoff bracket, as you can see here. Next Saturday, it all begins. FoxClan versus Kitten Corp, Rule No versus Gentle Paws, going into Black Bunny Gaming and iBuy Fursuits. It's going to be a double elimination bracket. As you can see, these first few games are going to be best of 5. And then when we get to Championship Sunday, everything from then on, best of 7. So we are going to find the best team in the league here. Black Bunny Gaming and iBuy Fursuits have been congratulated for their performance with these extra spots, with these buys. They have an easier way to get into that grand final and claim the title of RFDL champions, but you cannot count out any of these lower seeds. And we're gonna see 2 more of these guys go to battle one more time here in this league. Guys, it's time for FoxClan versus Gentle Paws. What's your guys' thoughts on the series?
It's definitely gonna be a very interesting matchup, considering as Gentle Paws kind of being at the bottom of the league right now. That's not to say they're a bad team, but they've just not been performing super well overall in the league. And FoxClan, seen some very good things from them, seen some very questionable things from them, so it's gonna be interesting to see what they bring to the table today and whether or not it's gonna be enough to best the defense and the newfound offense of Gentle Paws.
Yeah, but once again, Gentle Paws has been working on their playstyle as a team, and it's been a very, very long time since I first mentioned that, and I've seen a lot of good things come out of this team, and just the work that they've been putting in has been really starting to show, so it's definitely going to be a close match.
Yeah, I have to agree. Both of these teams going to be really good. Let's go ahead and talk about the blue side first, which is going to be Gentle Paws. And these guys, I will say, fun fact, These guys are the only team that has not had a sub the entirety of the season. It's always been Firestreak, Factual Data, and Static. They've been here for every single match, so congrats to them for showing such dedication to playing in the league. They really have given their all doing this tournament, and I mean, they haven't necessarily been rewarded with a high seed here, but they've got equal opportunity to take out any of these teams. And you can see Static right there with an accolade of his own, thirds and saves.
Hey, let's go, Static.
Yeah. Well, Gentle Paws, we've known them for their stellar defense at the beginning of the league, and now, as you guys have mentioned, trying to transition to a bit of a more offensive playstyle, and it hasn't really done them justice quite yet, but if they can pull that off, then maybe they can actually make use of all the chemistry they've made from playing without a sub for all this time.
Yeah, and I do also just want to mention, on those player cards, we only show top 3s, but Factual Data is actually currently 5th in saves per game as well. Once again, just reinforcing how defensive Gentle Paws is as a team, but again, they've been really starting to push a lot more forward, and I actually saw something that I don't think I've seen before, but it was Firestreak in particular has gone from being marked as a defender to being marked as a hybrid player.
Yeah, for sure. They're starting to get out of that defensive mindset, and that could be really tough for whoever they play against, but as we're talking about subs, guys, every match today has had a sub, so why stop now? Let's go ahead and talk about Fox Clan and the sub that they're bringing in, as we have Fade, Taka, and once again, the All-Star sub.
Angel.
It's gonna be Angel subbing in for Yuki today, and these guys have played together as a squad before against Kitten Corp, and did take the win as well. So obviously these guys have some chemistry already to work with. And I mean, it's gonna be a close one, guys.
Yeah, everyone on Fox Clan usually really well-rounded. Fade in particular very good at scoring. Sometimes not sure which goal he's supposed to, but overall Fox Clan great synergy, and definitely gonna be interesting to see with Angel as the star sub. Obviously, we've had them in We'll Know a few times, as Academic Fates looking a little bit confused right there, but anyway, definitely looking forward to what they can do with Angel against their opponents right here.
Yeah, I'm honestly really excited as well, because as you mentioned, this team, we've seen this roster before, and they played very, very well together, and I'm very excited to see if they can keep up that chemistry, or if Gentle Paws can shut them down. But either way, just looking at the rosters here, I know this is most likely going to be a very close match.
All right, guys. Well, with that, it's time for our last prediction of league play. Obviously, I can't predict here. I would be biased towards my boys in Fox Clan, including myself. So, Rex, predictions for the series. Who's taking it?
Well, the last prediction of league play, and it's a caster playing too, and of course I will be with you on this one, Fade. I think Fox Clan is gonna take it. I think Gentle Paws, it's good that they try to switch up their playstyle a little, but I think it's just a little too late. I think they still need some practice with it, and I think Fox Clan, as such a well-rounded team, is just gonna outperform them in this last series.
What?
I was gonna say, what's your thoughts here, Alex?
My thoughts personally, no offense, Fade, Fox Clan has been looking a little bit worse for wear, and throwing in Angel as well, while you guys do have some chemistry, it might throw off the team as well. Adding to that the fact that Gentle Paws has been doing very, very well and working on that new playstyle, I feel like soon enough they're gonna just make everything click, and I'm really hoping that that is today. So therefore, I'm gonna have to go with Gentle Pause.
All right, guys. Well, the chat is 50-50. The desk is 50-50. Nothing else to do but see how everyone plays. Although it doesn't mean anything for standings whatsoever, these guys are still going to duke it out and do their best. Guys, we have the last match of League play for Season 0. Gentle Pause versus Fox Clan to end it out. I hope you all enjoy. And Rex, Aerolax, take this one away.
It's gonna be a good one, I hope. The last series of regular league play before we will head into the playoffs. And it's Fox Clan against Gentle Pause. Ecliptic Fates trying to get the ball forward there. It's not gonna happen. Instead, on his own backboard, Fox Clan already forced to play a little bit defensive here. Gentle Pause obviously coming through with their new offensive playstyle. Instead, he keeps the ball in offense as long as possible, and Firestreak with the follow-up towards the net. Taka has to save it, but no problem for him as he tries to get the ball away. And Gentle Pause Fox Clan looking pretty well so far in this first game of their series. Warmed up well, and 4 minutes 20 on the clock. No early game goals here, so we are probably in for a treat as Static has to get a last second save with a quick shot from Fox Clan.
Now Factual nearly putting that one on, but Fade just clearing that one out. And now a play down to the other side of the field, almost getting slotted top corner by Angel, but it's just going to be out wide. And we're seeing a lot of pressure from both teams, honestly. Sort of just sizing each other up, kind of figuring out what's going to work, what's not. As Firestreak is going to pop that one a little bit too high. Now Angel trying to get this one out, but Factual just going to keep it in their corner. Now Fade with the shot, Static's down, but Firestreak, another goal line save. Gentle Pause once again just showing the defensive masterclass that they have here. Just not letting in any of these shots, which just one alone would be so difficult to save, but doing it constantly is just what this team is known for. As we reach 3 minutes on the clock, and Taka just gonna slip one by. I'm not entirely sure what happened here on the defense.
Yeah, just a little quick shot from Taka, and Factual was caught out of position. We've mentioned it a few times, the playstyle changed from Gentle Pause, and it looked really good for the first 2 minutes of this game. They haven't made those big defensive mistakes that we've seen in the past that probably stemmed from the playstyle change, that they're not really sure how to correctly position in offense, but there we have seen it. Factual Letter trying to creep forward and it didn't work out. It was just a little too offensive, and Taka took perfect advantage of that. Gentle Pause so far from out of game number 1 as Fox Clan putting on the pressure once again. Taka now with the slow ball up. Factual Data with the block away though, and everyone's missing. Ecliptic Fates with a bump is coming in hot though. Static with a clear is gonna keep Gentle Pause safe, and the Firestreak with the follow-up off of an awkward touch, I think, from Fox Clan was keeping us at an equal game just as we hit the halfway point.
Yeah, we saw Angel there trying to get that one near the corner to grab that boost, but just popping out straight for Firestreak to put that one into the back of the Fox Clan net. And with half the game left, just tied up, it's just already looking so close as we predicted, as Factual gonna put a long shot on, but Taka is just gonna clear this out. Now a pinch, almost going towards the Fox Clan net. Very good play from Gentle Pause there, but just sadly not meant to be, as Taka trying to put this one back down to the Gentle Pause side. Angel down to Fade, but it's just gonna be off. So close, but now a fake from Taka flicks it over another, but no shot to follow there. And Gentle Pause not able to get that one, as Fade is just gonna slip that one right the way through into the top of the corner.
Yeah, well done from Ecliptic Fates, where there gets a very nice controlled first touch on the sidewall, making the ball roll up the backboard, and that's a very awkward position for you in defense, even for Gentle Pause. And Ecliptic Fates able to squeeze the ball in. A dangerous drop down on the Gentle Paws half, but it's not gonna amount to anything other than a little scare. Foxclan still up by 1 goal as we hit the last 90 seconds of game number 1, and so far it's been pretty even. Very well played from both sides, but as I say that, a slow ball in front of the net, and Angel is gonna take advantage of that, double Foxclan's goal lead and possibly stealing game number 1 for Foxclan.
Yeah, that was just a very, very good shot by Angel, just to be able to be there when the entirety of the Gentle Paws defense was gone. And now Gentle Paws, in a very, very difficult position, has to answer 2 goals just to put this to overtime, but it looks like they might be trying to do just that, as Static is going to put a long clear right down to the other side of the field, directly into the Foxclan net.
And look at that, Ecliptic Fates making sure that we know Gentle Paws are not the only one that can make defensive mistakes with overcommitting, flipping forward for that ball just before Gentle Paws are shooting it towards the net, unable to stop the flip, of course, and just has to watch the ball go into his own net. 60 seconds left. Foxclan have to hold on to their 1 goal lead right here, otherwise it's gonna be an overtime. However, with all the pressure they have gotten, they might as well extend their lead once again. Not gonna happen for now though. Factual Data misses the ball, and low boost in the defense might make
what a
it
save.
sticky. Gentle Paws able to keep the ball out of the net though, but we are hitting the last 30 seconds of this game, and Ecliptic Fates still in offense here. No boost for him either. And as we hit 30 seconds, Foxclan are still up by 1, and Gentle Paws stuck in their own half. Unfortunate touch there from Taka on the sidewall is gonna leave Gentle Paws in the opponent's half though. The ball goes towards Foxclan's net, and Factual Data keeps it there. Angel puts the ball away, Taka with the follow-up. Static is gonna put the ball high though as we hit the last 10 seconds in this game, and it's goal territory for Gentle Paws. They have to do something right here, right now. 1 second on the clock. If the ball
Fade gonna put
touches,
it out.
that's gonna be it. And Foxclan take game number 1 by 1 goal.
That was such a very, very close game, and I am already very, very excited to see this. Just so well played from Gentle Paws there. Just so much really good defense. There were a couple mistakes that Foxclan was able to capitalize on, but if Gentle Paws is able to iron those out, they are definitely going to start winning games.
Yeah, I mean they've looked really well in this first game already. Just a few tiny mistakes that honestly can happen to anyone. And look at that Fire Streak, of course, taking advantage of every mistake that's presented to them. Ecliptic Fates, so also showing some great offensive prowess right here. Overall, a pretty balanced matchup, I would say, so far, and definitely entertaining to watch. And we still have at least 2 more games to go before we can crown the winner of the last match of the league play.
Yeah, and once again, you said it, I'm going to restate it. This is a very, very entertaining matchup already to end off the season here, going into finals next week. And as we've already said before, due to standings already being figured out, this match doesn't entirely matter in terms of just who wins or who loses, as it won't really change anything during finals. But these 2 teams still going to be fighting it out as much as they can, honestly, just to have fun, which is always what I love to see. And Foxclan gonna want to try and take this one, just increase that game lead to 2. But Gentle Paws is going to want to keep this one competitive for sure, as Static gets a little bit of a fake on Fade, but Fade not having it, gets the bump, and Factual having to clear the one out. Very, very good save. Now Fire Streak off the ceiling, not going to get a touch. It's going to allow Fade to just clear this one down all the way to the other side. But Static's going to be there. Very, very hard shot. Angel with the save. It looks like Foxclan has been learning from Gentle Paws and is getting a lot of good saves of their own here. As 1 minute has passed on the clock, Taka trying to take that one over, but gets saved away. Fade trying to keep this one mid, but Angel had already gone for it as well. Now Taka trying to make this one a bit dangerous for Gentle Paws, gets a good 50, but a double commit, and that's going to allow Gentle Paws to get out of that one scot-free.
Yeah, and you said it before, this game, this match, this series doesn't really mean anything in terms of standing, but it means everything to the two teams playing. They both want to win it, and you can see it in the play styles. They absolutely take this serious, as we are still in 0-0 territory, almost 2 minutes into the game. So again, a very balanced matchup here, but this clear from Fate might just make it. Never mind, Gentlepause learned from the mistakes that happened before. Not too far up to save from a quick shot across the pitch, and it's gonna keep us in an even game. But Factual Data on the side wall almost putting in a banger. It's gonna crossbar and out though. A little unfortunate, just put it a little too high, but it's still a great shot. Almost halfway into the game and still on 0-0 right here. Another ball coming up high, and Ecliptic Fade strike for the redirect, misses it by a little, but good attempt. It's gonna possibly leave Foxen in an awkward defensive position though. Firestreak with the attempted pass, but it's gonna pinch back, and this is gonna be wide, but it looked dangerous for Gentlepause.
Yeah, but once again, still at 0-0, both of these teams just fighting for their lives in this game. As Factual gonna put another shot on, but Fade just going to clear that one out. And once again gets another good clear down to the corner. Static is a little bit awkward, gets demoed, but is able to get the save over to the side. Now Angel trying to get a good shot, but Factual is just up there to get that good save. And we're seeing just a lot of midfield play here, but also a lot of good shots as well, as Static is going to slot one home, and Gentlepause takes the lead.
Great play from Gentlepause here, Firestreak with great control. A bit of a mistouch from Taka, almost pretty much putting the ball right in front of Static. They're able to just slot it right in without anyone home for Fox Clan. Definitely a rare sight to see, but defensive mistakes do come out from both sides every now and again, as we are back in Gentlepause half. Static in his own half. Ecliptic Fates trying to keep the ball here, tries to get it mid, puts a little too much effort into the shot, though it's gonna go to the other side. But Foxclan is still in offense. Taka with the air dribble goes for the reset, and also some physical play. I don't think we've seen too much of that in this series so far. That might be able to spice things up a little, as Gentlepause transitioning back over to the red side. Taka gets it above Static though, and this is almost looking dangerous. Ecliptic Fates with the follow-up shot, and he slots it in the right net this time.
Yeah, very, very good play from Fox Clan there. Taka taking that off the back wall, and we saw Fade going up for that, backing down, then going up once again to slot that one into the top of the net. And with 1 minute left, we're starting to get to the territory where the next goal might just win this game, possibly putting Fox Clan on match points or tying up the series. Either way, both teams are going to be just dying to get that one goal. It looks like Gentlepause might be wanting it a bit more, as they're going to be on offense here, but a great clear is going to send this one all the way down to the other side. Taka trying to put that one mid, but it's just not going to hit. Now Static is going to be going for some demos here, but no one from Gentlepause moving up to take that ball. Now Taka putting this one mid. Angel nearly getting out through, and a crazy save on the goal line. Gentlepause able to stay alive, 20 seconds left. And now they've moved it all the way down to the other side. And a good clear, but Factual there to stop it. Fade gonna keep pushing this one downfield, gets the double, but it's just gonna clear this one over to the other side. Doesn't get the follow-up touch, nearly over Taka. Now Firestreak gonna follow this one up. It's gonna be up to Static, and it's very dangerous, but a save from Fade, and Static is going to put it in, and Gentlepause with the 0-second goal is going to tie up the series.
That's not real. Factor puts it up high, and Static He had him read all the way, just there to just slot it right in, and Gentle Paws are gonna equalize this series with an absolute banger 0-second play. I mean, it has to be one of the best plays that we've seen today. Absolutely insane stuff from Gentle Paws.
Absolutely, and that's what we love to see from this team here. As just once again, just such a good defensive team, but I absolutely love seeing them pop off on offense.
Look at some of those highlights right here. Firestreak with the pass effectual almost slots it in a little too wide though, and a good clear from Fox Clan 2. Gentle Paws really showing up in the offense today. I've seen some very offensive positioning from Gentle Paws that was not the bad kind of offensive positioning, but just staying there waiting for someone to possibly pass the ball, and obviously that absolutely beautiful 0-second goal right there. What a way to end game number 2, and we still have at least 2 more games of this goodness on our hands.
Yeah, and I'm so excited for that, but we've been praising Gentle Paws for their offense, but we can't forget about the defense. As you saw there, what was it, like 10 seconds left on the clock? And it was just goal line save after goal line save for Gentle Paws, able to keep that in. And then the 0-second goal to follow it up. They've definitely got to be happy about that, and that's going to give them so much momentum going into this game 3. And Fade, ooh, nearly a redirect into his own net, but just barely off the side. And now following it up, Factual going to get a good save here. It's going to go over to Firestreak, who takes this one low, past Taka, but it's going to be popped up high. Fade is not able to get the read, but Factual cannot put it through. And Taka able to keep Foxclan alive in this one.
Yeah, Taka's really been performing today, putting his teammates on his shoulders from time to time, and that definitely a great save. Realized that Ecliptic Fade's not enough boost to really make good contact on that ball, and just makes sure that the ball does not go in. 4 minutes, 10 seconds on the clock, and we've already seen a lot of action from Gentle Paws, but they are not done yet. Factual with a shot towards net. Static not quick enough for the demo, but I love that we are finally seeing some more physicality come into play right here. As Static puts the ball up high, he tries to make Gentle Paws the aggressor here, gets a demo as well. And Factual, good 50 towards mid. Can someone follow it up? Static is gonna be there, puts it high once again, but Foxton is gonna have the first touch in defense right here. Gentle Paws are not looking like they're gonna slow down their offense though, and it's working pretty well for them right now.
Indeed it is, as we keep getting shot after shot from Gentle Paws here. They are not letting this ball leave the Foxclan half. As Fade gonna put this one over to Taku, who's gonna get a massive clear, finally relieving the pressure that Foxclan has been dealing with for so long. But Factual Data trying to put that pressure right back on. Firestreak not able to get a touch, and Fade gonna put this one over to the side here. It's just going to allow Static to take control of this, but hits it a bit too hard, and it's gonna go up. Firestreak has to keep this one away from the net, but it's just gonna allow Angel with the shot, but Factual once again there for a goal line save. Gentle Paws popping off on defense as per usual, and nearly on offense as well, as Taka has to make a crucial save there. And now Firestreak clearing that one over to the corner here. Angel trying to get this one mid. Taka's going to follow it up and puts it low, and a glorious start to open up the scoreline for Foxclan.
Half of game 3 already gone, and Foxclan are finally able to get back at Gentle Paws for that nasty 0-second play of the last game. And now Foxclan here with the lead. You said it, Gentle Paw still with the stellar defense, but if you keep getting shot after shot after shot on your net, sometime you're just gonna make an error, and Gentle Paws unable to defend the quick shot from Taka there, but they're not gonna let that distract them from their mission. They are looking very lethal in offense here, and Static tries to make something happen, gets the waterfall down, but it's a little too far to the side for Gentle Paws to follow up. Ecliptic Fates here with a good touch to the side, but no one's there to follow up on it. Foxclan still stuck in their own half, and Angel Look at that low boost on the side of Fox Clan. Gentle Pause. I think that was something that was missing from their offense before the boost control, but right there it seemed to be very well done from them. Another offensive touch on the side of Gentle Pause, but Fox Clan is gonna hold on to that 1-goal lead for now.
Yeah, but with almost 90 seconds remaining in this game, Gentle Pause is going to want to try and find a goal quickly if they want to stay in this game and not allow Fox Clan to get that match point. But they are keeping up a lot of good pressure here, which is what you want to see from them. However, Fade going to try and pop this one over. Firestreak gets a good touch. Angel nearly putting that one in, but once again, another crucial save. Now Static trying to cut that one off. We're seeing just a lot of pressure from Gentle Pause, both on defense and offense, not allowing Fox Clan to really set anything up. But Angel gonna slam this one downfield. Static's gonna answer with a clear of his own. Gets the demo as well, but a demo on Factual is gonna allow Fade come off the wall here. Possibly get a play. Firestreak with a very interesting save, but it's gonna allow Factual to clear this one all the way back down. 40 seconds left on the clock. And Fox Clan trying to keep this one out of the net. Firestreak with the missed shot. That's so very unfortunate, but with 30 seconds left, they just have to brush that off and keep trying here. Gentle Pause with the save. Firestreak trying to get this one out. Angel putting it back into the mid. Fade gonna help it. Static once again with a save. Just glorious defense from Gentle Pause. And now Taka trying for the shot. Gets demoed for his troubles. Now demo on Angel as well, but Static, very awkward, but it gets the save nonetheless. Coming down to the last few seconds here, Factual is going to put it in! No way!
They did not just do that. Oh no.
That is an insane shot, but that forces us into overtime in this game 3. And Gentle Pause is going to be just so happy about that. And that's going to give them so much more momentum into this overtime.
You know, you're playing against Gentle Pause, but if you're trying for gentle touches, just missing the ball and letting a 0-second goal go in is not the correct strat, even though the team is called Gentle Pause. A crazy game once again, and that might just spell the end of it, but no. Another great save from Static, and he's done so much good for the side of Gentle Pause. Just in this game alone and in this whole series so far. Absolutely insane performance. Honestly, from all members of Gentle Pause right here, they are really showing that they have taken their offensive playstyle to the next level by still also being strong in defense, and that has been the only thing missing from them in the past. I think 1 minute into OT now, and they are trying to get some offense going again. Angel gets a unlucky 50 against Factual Data, but it's luckily a little bit wide of the net, keeping the overtime going for now. 1 minute. Alex, how long is this overtime gonna be?
It might not last long as Taka has to get a crucial save there. But Gentle Pause has been playing so very well here, and I am absolutely loving it. But it's, as you see there, still just a couple little errors, but Fox Clan still has yet to really take advantage of those. But all it will take is one mistake capitalized on for a team to win this and put them on match point. And Static, nearly a shot from Fade, but Firestreak is there to make the crucial save, and once again to get that one out. 2 minutes into overtime now. This game getting extremely intense. I'm willing to bet that every single player on each team is just sweating buckets right now, just trying to get this game 3 win and put their team on match points. As we see Factual, oh no! Factual nearly there, but Taka very composed and able to keep that one out. Fox Clan just getting away with that one, and now Factual has to get another save. Just so much intense play from both teams here. But Angel, another shot, but Factual is gonna put that one in, but now
Oh, no.
Taka with the shot is gonna put it bottom right. And finally, Fox Clan is going to put that one in 2 minutes 44 into overtime. What a game that was.
An absolute banger of a game, and you can really see it with the 0-second goal, with all the OT plays and saves that are happening. Those teams are playing like this is the grand final we are seeing right here, and I'm absolutely loving it. I hope that Jetterpass can take this next game and take us to a game 5, just because I love seeing this matchup right now. It is so entertaining, and it's so great to see both of these teams pour in so much just to make it happen. And you know, Jetterpass, the 0-second play worked out for them in game 2. It didn't in game 3, but maybe they can get yet another 0-second play in game number 4. But I'm sure they would rather just win game number 4 with like a 2-goal lead and have us go to a game number 5 right here.
Yeah, and I'm honestly hoping for this as well, as these teams have been so close throughout this entire series. I believe so far every single game has been a 1-goal game, which is just intense to see. And once again, I have to commend Genopause for their glorious defense, but Fox Clan also putting up a lot of good defense of their own. But then the final shot, fade down to Taka, and just no one from Genopause home to get that one.
And you know, Ecliptic Fates, he might not be having the flashiest mechanics that we see in the league, but one thing's for sure, he's got that game sense unlocked, and if he sees someone coming midfield, he's on that backboard, he's gonna pass that ball down, and it's gonna be a lethal shot from his teammate, as we've seen in the OT right there. Definitely great synergy on the Fox Clan team right there, and we might see it pay off once again. Ecliptic Fates faking the shot here, possibly just realizing that he went up too late to touch the ball right there, and it's gonna leave Gentlepass with an opportunity of offense. He effectually gets a beat on 2, but Angel is there for the defense in the end.
As we see nearly a minute pass, still 0-0. Once again, a very, very close match. Fox Clan just gonna take control of this ball, but Factual gonna cut that off immediately. Gets the corner boost as well from Fade. That's going to allow Static push up, but Fade, using the boost that he's got, is going to clear this one downfield. Angel gets a hard hit off the backboard. Taka's gonna try and follow it up with a backboard hit of his own, but Factual, a very, very good clear over into the corner, is going to relieve a lot of pressure from Genopause here. But it is not over yet, as Taka gonna try and push this one right the way back down. Factual gets it over the last 2 defenders and is going to put that one in, and Genopause the first to make a play once again.
And that's gonna feel mighty good after losing a 2-minute 40 overtime. Definitely gonna take a little bit of a mental hit for that is Genopause, but scoring here with a great beat off the sidewall right there, that's gonna make them feel a little bit better about themselves. And even though all of the games so far were extremely close, you have to keep in mind, game 4 right here is a must-win for Genopause if they want to stay in. And Ecliptic Fates, he does not want them to stay in. Puts it in, 76 kph, top right, off of Taka's pass, and those aggressive plays from Foxton, the passes in Gentlepaw's half, have just been absolutely lethal for Gentlepaw so far.
Indeed it has. But once again, Fox Clan, a very, very well-rounded team overall. But Genopause seems to be matching that pace here. Just having that glorious defense to fall back on when they need it, but also putting on a lot of good shots. But Taka down to Fade, and Fox Clan is gonna show off with their own offense here. Putting in another one there, Taka off the backboard, and Fade just following that up so well, popping it just over Static, just enough to put that into the net, and Fox Clan takes the lead.
And Taka and Fade really playing a insanely good duo so far in this in this series. We see them pass to each other over and over again. They just absolutely know how to synergize well with each other, how to make the best of the playstyle of each other, and it's working really well for them so far. Taka getting another little demo here, trying to relieve some pressure, and Angel in the backline as a sub, obviously just holding the team together right here for Foxden, who is up by 1 goal in this possibly deciding game for, let's say it again, the last match of the league play. It's still a little bit insane to think about it, but we still have at least 2 minutes of play time to go, and Taka gonna try and make that as interesting as he can. Firestreak is not having it. Ball falls down to Static, he puts it up front. A demo for the side of Gentle Paws as well, but Foxclan are holding on really well, putting the ball back into offense, and this one might be dangerous. Taka unable to put the ball towards the net, but it keeps it away from their own for a little bit longer. Angel with an attempted team pinch with Fate, but didn't really work out how they wanted to. Gentle Paws still in the offense here, and 90 seconds left on the clock. They have to make something happen, and they do! It's Static, not only in the defense, but in the offense as well. Slotting that shot off of Firestreak's pass, and we're back to equal 90 seconds left.
Why does this have to be so close? I don't know, like, what's going on anymore. But Gentle Paws just going to put that one in. Possibly another one. Static putting it a little bit too high. Fade in the goal to save it if it were to go on net. Now, trying to clear this one out. Static just back for that one, clearing it very far down. Angel gonna try and get the half volley off the wall, but isn't able to get it. But Taka still able to get that fade with the redirect, but it's a little bit too far for anyone to get. That's going to leave us still at 2-2, a minute left on the clock. And we're once again starting to go into that golden goal territory. But I believe last time we were here, Gentle Paws was able to put it in a 0-second goal. But FoxClan looking to score it in regulation here. Just not able to get that, and now Static trying to keep control of this fade. Down to Taka, almost the shot, but Angel is going to get that one in. And the third goal for FoxClan puts them back into a really good position to win this.
Oh, and even a team with such a great defense as Gentle Paws, in those moments where it really counts, this game you have to win, and then in the last few minutes of that game,
it's over.
The nerves might just kick in. And is that a rule 1 we see in the corner right there? No, I think it's not. It was just a little bit of bumping going on. 20 seconds on the clock, and Gentle Paws, they have to pull it out once again. The goal in the latest seconds of the game, possibly even 0 seconds. For now, it's 8 seconds on the clock. Factual has to get a defensive touch, and he does. 5 seconds. Gentle Paws have to make something happen, but that just might go in their net, and it does. Ecliptic fades, seals the deal. Foxcan is gonna win against Gentle Paws in 4 games. Barring some absolute kick-off miracle, but I don't think it's possible. Foxcan have made it off an insanely close start for the series. They were able to pull ahead and come back. Maybe another 0-second goal for Gentle Paws. No, not this time. Foxclan says, no thank you, we're just gonna take the win and be out of here. Well played Foxclan, well played Gentle Paws. And what a game to finish the league play.
What a game indeed. And that was so close. I was really thinking we were gonna go to a game 5 there. But either way, FoxClan, Gentle Paws, so very well played there. And especially Gentle Paws on those 0-second goals, just so, as I said before, so entertaining. Just really keeping it close.
All right, well, guys, I'm back. Coughing a little bit. I gotta give a shout out to Factual Data in that game. My goodness, was this man on fire. From the pass in game 2 to secure the win for their team, and then the 0-second goal in game 3. That man helped us keep that to be one of the more entertaining series of the league, and I gotta say, pat on the back for him, along with the entire Gentle Paws squad, as their offense is looking very scary going into playoffs. So, but as we've said, as Rex has mentioned multiple times now, that is it for league play. We've gone through 10 whole weeks of exciting matches for you guys. And the leaderboard, I mean, we'll see what it has to say. At the end of the day, it did not update. That's what it says at the end of the day. So give me a second, guys, and let this update, as I swear I told it to update, and it didn't update. And it might go blank for a second. Maybe. Actually, I think it did update. I'm stupid. I can't count.
It did update.
It did update. I don't know how to count at the end of that. That's how close that game was, is they made me scared to count. But yeah, you can see Rule No taking that 3rd seed, Fox Clan in 4th, Kitten Corp in 5, Jump on 6th, and Black Money Gaming and iBuyFursuits up in the top. We've gone through 12 matches each. All teams have played against each other 2 times. Besides any sort of forfeits that might have happened here nor there. But my goodness, guys, what an exciting league play we had for the first season of RFDL.
Absolutely. It was so entertaining, both playing in it and casting it, and even watching it. Just absolute entertainment from back to front. Even the mid-season tournament was a whole nother beast. And I'm just looking forward to playoffs so much. I hope we can get even more great games in, both casted and played. And I'm already looking forward to see who of the 6 teams is gonna be the winner of the playoffs in the end.
I am as well, but either way, this has been so extremely fun, and I just cannot wait for final playoffs to see who takes this.
And I do gotta say, at the end of league play, the first thing we said, the thing that Airlock says every week, we just hope to see some good Rocket League, and I think that every team here has performed excellently along the last 10 weeks, and we have for sure given the audience some good Rocket League. But that's not all, guys. We've been playing the last 10 weeks to get to this moment, guys. Next week, we have the playoffs, and if I get over to that real quick, first off, just to show you guys all of these matches played by all of these teams. We've had a long time, and going into final playoffs, we have our bracket ready, guys. Fox Clan versus Kitten Corp, Rule No versus Gentle Paws, the winner of Game 1 against Black Money Gaming, and the winner of Game 2 against iBuyFursuits. As I said before, these top 2 seeds have earned their right to get a step closer automatically to getting the main goal of this entire season, winning that playoffs, getting that title of RFDL champion. Guys, next weekend is going to be insane. A 2-day affair starting early. We're going to be here Saturday at 2 p.m. EST, which is like what? 1800 UTC, I believe. You add like 6 hours onto that. So
I think it's 4 hours.
4 hours? Okay, so 16.
You said it
UTC.
right,
though. Okay. Well, either way, I'm correct. But yeah, no. 2-day affair. We're starting off with best of 5s on Saturday and going straight into best of 7s on Sunday. And at the end of Sunday, we will have crowned the first ever RFDL champions. I'm as excited as all of you guys to get the action started. We've only got a couple more days to wait. Guys, it's the end of league play. Anything else you want to say?
I mean, if you've already enjoyed what you've seen over the last weeks, definitely tune in next weekend. It's just gonna be the same, but even better. Looking forward to it.
I am as well, and as Fade mentioned, but of course, I'm going to say it again, I'm excited to see some good Rocket League.
I'm excited as well. Next week is going to be more competitive than it's been the entire season. 6 teams enter, 1 team leaves. We'll see you guys next week for the playoffs.
Bye-bye.
See ya.